Just
What are
some
you talking
guy.
about?
And it's the same guy that SpongeBob blows up his house and he's sitting there with a tricycle and a lollipop and he just says, I can explain. You know that guy's into some freaky shit in the background.
Why can't I spell reach?
Why can't I find a PNG on Pinterest?
Oh my god, why
Is
do you
most
need
are
a PNG?
Why?
Why specifically PNG?
Because I need it to be fucking transparent.
Okay. Yeah, you need an alpha
Wow.
layer. Okay, that makes more sense.
Why the fuck else would I need a PNG?
I don't know if you were uploading something that specifically needed a PNG.
They're higher quality anyway. Period.
What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about that. I don't even know the difference between like a JPEG and a dot image.
Obviously you do, because like it fucking
They're
has an
called
alpha
different
layer.
things. They're called different things. That's the
Yeah,
only
but you know what
thing I
JPEG won't give you an alpha layer.
I don't know what an alpha layer is.
That's the
Oh, no.
invisibility. That's the transparency.
It's what Andrew Tate always gets. When
I
he
don't know
uses
about you, but
Photoshop.
JPEG's a lot of things, and it's been pretty
I
good.
hate to break this to you guys, but I grew up popular and hot, so I don't know what the fuck any of those are or what the differences are.
I'm holding back. I'm holding back right
No,
now.
know what a
Dylan,
JPEG
no, there
is?
is no, Dylan. You grew up on RuneScape. That's why you don't know what anything is. That's a little bit more different than what Brooke is talking about.
Are you saying I wasn't popular and hot because I played RuneScape?
He was popular and hot on RuneScape, okay?
Yeah, he was
What's
like
the
the
difference?
top RuneScape player.
Wait a minute, were you my secret RuneScape girlfriend all these years?
He did have RuneScape girlfriends.
Mhm.
Hey,
Dylan.
yes, you're not supposed to be exposing that to other people.
Sorry,
okay?
apologies.
I don't actually care.
I did too, it's fine.
Fuck.
I did the math.
It's fine.
I had the
14,000
Minecraft
hours in
girlfriends
that
mod.
game.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't actually have that. I just remember it being a thing.
That's like more. That's like more of a litmus test than the lesbian master dog. I want you to know, bro. Like, if you ever in doubt, just remind yourself you had the Minecraft girlfriends mod.
I didn't have it. I just watched some like mod reviews of it
Why?
because I was a kid who couldn't figure out how.
Because
to
you were
work
gonna
Minecraft.
download it? Because I couldn't figure out how to mod Minecraft.
She was smart enough to know not to look up girls kissing on the family computer, so that was the next best thing.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
I knew my limits.
Brooke, I sent you my cubicle, if you care at all.
I'm looking at it right now. I like.
I want to see your
realized
cubicle.
who it was from, and so I was like, "Why the fuck is someone sending me a picture of like some lab equipment?"
Cubicle.
I want to see your cubicle.
It's literally nothing, but I'll send it to you.
It sounds like a euphemism coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, why are you asking to see
I
another
showed you my
person's
cubicle. Please respond.
Stop it.
Please reply.
Joke.
Babe, send the cubicle pics. I'm getting anxious. You know, that's basically a roundabout way of asking to see somebody's box.
Dylan sent me pictures of his box. Alright. Let's
That's
go.
a really cool looking cubicle.
Let's start the game.
It is. It is a very cool looking cubicle. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Saturday nights, we are finishing up our first semester of first year So that's exciting. Last session, we got done a bunch of different classes, including but not limited to Transfiguration, History of Magic, and Defense Against the Dark Arts. We met briefly. Our newest Transfiguration teacher, Professor D, and he was not about any of your shit. And then we met Professor Binns, who is a ghost, and made many people, actually I think nobody, this game, nobody fell asleep, but that is an effect of his. And then, we actually did do Muggle art, although we don't never get any grades for it, where we met Professor Bruce, the art teacher. She's cooler than she looks. And then lastly, Professor Rojas. Woo! In the new Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom, which is kind of more set up like a gym class. You guys get able to run around and try out whatever you'd like, with Professor Rojas instructing.
Do we get to put on comfy shorts?
For gym class?
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be funny. Hit the showers. Herbology class is coming up soon. Many of you guys have to head back to the common rooms and get changed. As on your schedule, it specifically talks about the important apparel to be wearing. There's these kind of ugly brown overalls, big work boots. It says dragon hide gloves, which are optional today. And there's even a hat, which most people just aren't wearing. And we're all on our way down to herbology class. Fergus, you're walking down with Sadie for the time being. It looks good on you. Stop.
I don't know why a hat is required for herbology, but it looks stupid.
You do kind of look like a mid-century farmer. I don't know, maybe you could, like, wear it backwards? It's a circular hat.
It's... If I wear it backwards, it's gonna just look the same forwards and backwards.
She laughs. And,
I look like I'm
coming up from behind... Coming up from behind, some of the Ravenclaws are walking in, including Eric. Janice is walking by, and she says, "It's for the sun, but yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna need it today. It's a little overcast." She takes hers off.
Eric is carrying his hat as well, and already he looks like he's not feeling so great. He just says, "I just got used to the heat after living in Norway my whole life. Why do they have to make us wear this all of a sudden?"
Hey, don't worry, it's gonna get cold real quick, Reese says next to you.
Oh, good. That's a relief. How cold does it get around here, anyway?
Fergus, you know.
Gets real cold, below freezing multiple times for most of the year.
That's what we call the best Quidditch weather back home.
I wouldn't know about Quidditch weather, but it's definitely nice, especially when you get to mess around with the snowballs. As long as you throw them safely and regulation.
My favorite part of the year is that few weeks in spring where wildflowers just sprout out all over here. Shady says.
That's around the same time. Every now and again, my mom and dad and I would go pack a picnic dinner and go watch the Northern Lights.
Oh, cool, Sadie says. And coming in from the hallway, many of the Hufflepuffs are entering in. You know what? I'm gonna move around some people. That way, there we go. Now we got the Hufflepuffs together. Cassandra and
Stick the
Gwyn.
loner weird kid all by himself down here. I see how it is.
Laugh at him.
Don't worry,
Hmm.
once Sakrin gets back, we're gonna have to shuffle like the Hufflepuffs over, and then the two Ravenclaws will be together.
So, Cassandra, you you walk ahead of the rest of the Hufflepuffs. Cassandra just kind of like saunters by. I'm guessing you don't actually interact with this conversation happening right now, because Gwyn is hot on your heels.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She's
So
got
Cassandra kind of moves.
her
Oh,
hood
go ahead.
as far down over her eyes as she can, so she can't see anyone. Just her feet as she's walking.
She holds her bags and exits out the door to the herbology greenhouses as Gwyn enters into the scene from behind.
Yeah, I think I'm like, I don't want Cassandra to notice me at all. Like, I'm thinking she hasn't seen me, so I'm just not gonna speak up at all. I'm just gonna actually
Well,
walk
she's
forward.
ahead of you. She's
Yeah,
ahead of
yeah.
you. She's already left
Okay.
the hallway.
Okay. I just would look for one of the other Hufflepuffs. I'm assuming Juniper, because I've probably heard her talking about plants and stuff a lot.
Yeah, you're probably walking in with Juniper right now.
So what should we be expecting in this class? We're just gonna.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. You seem to be into gardening.
What? Just because I like gardening, I know something about herbology?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not used to this stuff, so don't be looking to me for any kind of advice.
Okay. Just asking.
You guys walk forward. Juniper looks really worried about it all. Coming in from behind, you can hear Wilfred yell at Eric, "Hey, you want to partner up today?"
He's talking to me.
Yep. He said your name.
All right, he's just gonna say, "Yeah, that sounds great." And
Why are you out of breath?
he is very obviously sweating, and he just says, "I never knew how hot it was gonna be this far down south."
North, actually. We are north. Oh, well. Oh, sorry. In comparison to where you were,
You
yeah.
know, to where I grew
Okay.
up.
Mhm.
But I'll get used to it.
How do you know that we're going to be in partners? Sadie brings up. I don't know. A lot of these classes were in partners.
I mean, if it's gonna wind up being in partners, then maybe pick out your partner before time. Sounds sensible to me.
I mean, I
Hey.
don't think the first year herbology class has ever been with partners.
Hey, Fergus. You're Fergus, right? Juniper says. You've
Yeah,
been here
hi.
a while.
Yeah.
Gwyn was wondering if what we should expect with this class
What we should expect?
in herbology.
Yeah. Is it dangerous?
No. Yeah, last year a bunch of mandrakes exploded a greenhouse.
Are you being serious?
Wait, it's in a
Say the word
greenhouse?
explode?
Well, not really explode because there's no fire, but boy, was it a pain to clean up all the glass. It seemed like the whole greenhouse glass just kind of exploded outwards.
What's a mandrake?
Oh, it's a magical plant. They're usually good for paralysis, but their leaves, and once you harvest them, they can deal with a lot of paralysis. It's pretty cool, honestly.
Mandrakes aren't real, Juniper says.
What?
Everyone looks at her weird. Sadie laughs and goes through the doors. Mandrakes real?
Yep. They're pretty cute when they're young.
We're gonna cut away, and Cassandra will follow you. You're walking through the exterior exiting the building, and you can see rows upon rows of leafy greenhouses. Inside, you can see the leafy interior. And you set up shop right next to Rhiannon and Evelyn, who are currently already talking.
And that's when I said, just hand me the stick and I will pilot the gondola and you sit down.
What?
What?
I'm
Hello,
still-
Cassie.
Hi. Can I sit here?
she'll like look at Rhiannon.
Of course. Here. She like pats the spot next to her.
Yeah, she'll just sit down. Thanks.
You can see the others enter in from behind, and Gwyn, Furcus, Eric sit down on the opposite side of the greenhouse, and Gwyn like looks over at her and like looks away. You notice this, Rhiannon.
I think Cassandra's face like scrunches just for a moment.
Trouble in paradise.
That's not important right now.
So are you two not like Evelyn will cross her fingers and like a together kind of sign.
Apparently not.
Okay.
Trouble in paradise. Well, don't worry about that. If you want to sit with the Slytherins from now on, you're welcome.
I might do that.
You're
I
always
promise
welcome
you.
here.
I promise you, everyone's super nice.
Okay.
Is this seat taken over here? You can hear Nolan showing up.
Oh, not at all. Go right ahead.
Not at all.
Thanks.
She like swings her arm back, like hits Evelyn directly in the stomach.
Nolan sits down next to all of you guys. I wonder what we're doing today. I hope it's something simple.
I might be passing out.
You can hear Eric from the other side of the greenhouse just like sweating profusely. Hey, it's okay, man. You're gonna be okay. You can hear Wilfred from the other side too, trying to fan him.
If you fall
Yeah, I
asleep, you'll
know.
get detention.
I'll get used to it.
So
Evelyn,
what's
you look around and can see the door on the far side open up. Professor Sprout is entering the greenhouse, but it looks like she's still getting ready. She brings in her hand a stark white plant, like a flower.
Can I try to like do a quick identification of it to see if I can get the jump on any questions she might ask?
Totally.
All right, give me a second. I have to actually open my character sheet.
That would probably be good.
impossible?
Always, you guys.
14?
Why do I need a character sheet? I'll just roleplay this entire episode. I won't do any rolling.
Yeah, I'll add the modifier based off of what vibe I'm getting.
That's so valid.
I got a
Unfortunately,
14.
Brooke, that roll is not good enough to give you a leg up in when questions fly.
Fair.
Can't quite view it at this distance.
Regardless, she'll nudge Rhiannon and clear her throat for Cassandra and like nod towards the teacher.
Oh, pretty flower.
This is more so nudging you so you would be quiet and we wouldn't get in trouble. But yeah, pretty flower.
Did anyone ever tell you Never mind.
No, please
How
go
would you
on.
two get in trouble? Nolan whispers over.
No reason. She's just making a really terrible joke that she read out of some book somewhere.
Yes, I'm stupid and
Right.
I like to make really stupid jokes.
It's true. She does it often. Evelyn,
Mhm.
go ahead. One more.
Have you ever heard the one about the tooth fairy?
No.
She only comes
Maybe?
around 2:30. 2:30?
I understood
it.
2:30.
That's like my favorite joke ever, and I need you to
it.
Wow, that really cuts to the root of it all.
It's really my crown.
Heyo. Stone's back.
Fucking God. See?
Did you leave just to claim a molar victory?
I died.
Wait a second. There. Now Cassandra and Gwen are actually separated.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
And I'm a bottom bitch, and we just love it.
Well, telling on yourself, huh? All right.
I'll say it,
Inside,
no proud.
Professor Sprout calls over, starts to gather students together around this small flower. See, most of you found the greenhouses all right. Seems a few students are late, however. No matter. No matter. Today we're going to be searching the grounds for this flower. Its name is Fidel, also called.
And
And
Yeah.
And
I was not able to realize who did it first. Was it Nick?
It was Nick. I think.
Nick got the D4 herbology checks.
yay, herbology checks.
Certainly try.
that works out for a muggle.
Well, yeah.
Gwen is super confident, like moving her hand like crazy.
Lord.
Should we
You know
all
what?
roll
Oh, is it
herbology checks?
me?
My
Huh?
my luck has now rubbed off on others. Wait, hold on. It's so Gwen got an out one, I got a 6. Fergus
Hey
got a
Jess,
12.
you
Cassandra
remember
got a
how I gave you
13.
that subscriber last night?
Wouldn't you want that on the actual herbology check and not on this
Not
the
Oh,
question and answer
that's true.
scenario?
That's true.
Yeah. So I think it.
I think I got it.
Yes, it does go to you because you have the D4.
Had a D4.
She looks around the way. And I did forget to grab the art for this teacher.
Subclass.
I'll just use the regular art. This is a bit quicker.
No, I have it.
Oh, okay. If you want to post it, here's the old art. At least. Professor Sprout. And do you have the new one?
She posted it.
Yeah, I was posting it the other day too.
She looks around the room, and Filch, you got highest, right?
Yep.
Argus,
usually-
you've sat in on this class enough. You should know the answer. Ashfidel's second name is, and I'll send it to you. So I'm guessing you don't know it.
No, it's top of my head. Royal staff, correct?
Correct. 5 points to Ravenclaw. Boom, boom. Now, I do hope you've all brought your overalls and gloves. No, Miss Moreno. In the back, Taylor's out there. She's looking around like, what, me? Slacks alone won't do. I'll have to go back and change. Oh, Taylor rolls her eyes, sighs, and heads out to change. As for the rest of you, you'll be searching the grounds for this flower. She shows you all a small white flower with little petals that point out like blades. Now, asphodel is a curious little plant that grows naturally on school grounds. It has many uses in both medicine and potion making. And it can be dreadfully difficult to grow artificially. But that's something for 7th year. As for you all, your assignment today is to find one of your own from the ground. Now, picking it alone won't be enough. Watch carefully, she says as she pulls out a small watering can in one hand and her wand in the other. Use a watering can or just your wand to give it a little water, loosen up the dry soil. She casts aguamenti and kind of waters it for a second. And then she plunges a few fingers into the wet soil around the base of the stem and gives the flower a tug, expertly separating the flower and root from the soil without blemish. Now, the roots are especially what we shall need. Due to their nature, the poor things can easily decapitate themselves when disturbed. So you'll need to take care. Now, Professor Slughorn has requested a flower from each of you for your first class. You must find one before 3rd period. Unless there are any questions, everyone can head out. Find those flowers. Professor? Nolan puts up his hand. Oh, yes, Mr. Anderson? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this lesson.
I can help him.
Right.
Professor.
Very good. You'll be with Mr. Fay. Oh, okay. And, it's not specifically a group project, but you guys can go out in groups to look for your flowers.
All right.
Everyone will roll me. Well, first, everyone will get in groups if they want to, and then everyone will roll me an investigation check to see if they can find a flower.
$15.
I'm just gonna hang out with Rhiannon and Evelyn, if that's okay.
Evelyn was gonna go alone. I'm so for real. If
Okay,
you want to
rude.
tag along though, we can go together.
It would be funny if you thought you were alone, but Cassandra was with you the whole
Just
time.
following.
Yeah.
Just there, looming in the background.
So we got probably Gwyn, Juniper, Fergus. I think Sadie would definitely offer. You want to come with me?
Yeah, I'm down. You know how I like the garden.
And then, Eric's with Wilfred. So I think we have our groups. Yeah. Okay, everybody.
Does Eric want to go with Wilfred, or?
Yeah, I think Eric's
Or
going to
take
go with
mine.
Wilfred because I have something.
Wilfred
else to
already
ask
asked.
him along the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm just going to go down the way, I guess, and we'll start seeing how everyone's doing. Cassandra.
I got an 18.
Hey. Eric.
I got a 15.
Evelyn.
So at first I got a nat 1, right? And
Mhm.
then Dylan gave me his subscriber, which thank you. Or their subscriber, which amazing. Thank you. You're amazing. And then I got a nat 1.
You got 2 nat ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Well, luckily you do have Cassandra, so we'll see that scene in a minute.
I have a +7. This is awful.
Fergus.
I got a 18 as well.
Gwyn.
Sorry, I was choking from laughing. 5.
5. All right. Rhiannon.
2.
Gotcha. That's not good. You're with Nolan.
Yeah,
Okay.
just not focusing on looking for any
Um,
flowers.
Gwyn, you and Juniper walk out together onto the northern grounds. And you search for a while. I'm gonna make an investigation check on Juniper's behalf. Oh no, that's a natural one. I thought I saw some white flowers just down the hill by the Quidditch pitch.
Okay, because I have no idea what I'm looking for.
Um,
I was kind of distracted in class.
But why? I mean, Professor Sprout seems to know her stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm just me and a friend are kind of in a fight right now, and I just kept looking over at her.
You're not in a fight with me, are you?
No.
Oh,
You know,
I thought maybe you
Cassandra.
might have been dropping some kind of hint.
No.
Cassandra?
You've been incredibly nice. Me and Cassandra knew each other before we came to Hogwarts, and she's just
Yeah, you guys were in the same orphanage.
yeah. I don't under. It's a long story that I don't want to get into, but she's just been mad at me the past couple days, and just kind of waiting on her to apologize.
That's a tough one. I know if
So
I were you and I had a friend who wasn't apologizing to me, well, that would prove to me that they didn't really care about that much. I'd probably just drop him.
Gwen thinks to herself for a second. Maybe you're right. It's hard to let go of a friendship
I'm
after so long.
always right.
Well,
But to be clear, I'm not offering you advice. I mean, everyone's different. I'm just telling you what I would do.
mhm.
There's a squelch underfoot. I think we found ourselves in the wrong place. And there is, like, a bit of flooding down here, and you find yourselves in the middle of a mucky part of the grasslands.
Ew. Yeah, I don't think this is right. Do you
Oh, a
happen to know
frog! Come here! She tries to grab it, and it flies out of her hands. Oh.
I think we're getting distracted. Should we maybe go look around in a different part of the grounds?
Yeah, sure. She turns around and slips. Swoosh!
Are you okay? I go and attempt to pick her up.
You guys
This way.
take the next, 20 minutes drying her off. And, yeah, you eat into your time into lunch. Okay. Meanwhile, Rhiannon and Nolan are walking out together. Hey, thanks for, volunteering.
Don't mention it.
Is that like the kind of like, oh, don't mention it, but like totally say thank you as many times as you can, or is it like actually never mention it again, or else I'll punch you in the face?
Somewhere in the middle. I wouldn't mind groveling though.
You won't find that from me, he says. I at least have a small amount of dignity.
Just a small amount of dignity.
Have you ever done, finding asphodel flowers before?
No, but my family. Well, they certainly have a lot of flowers. It's just a small white flower. It's probably not that difficult to find.
Okay. Is white pretty easy to find?
Most things aren't.
Aren't
How to
what?
describe this? Most things aren't white, like in nature. Most of the vegetation around us is green.
Okay.
I realize that none of this actually makes any sense to you.
Well, I understand it from like a, contextual thing, like a label. It's green. It's good to know. At least I heard the sky's blue. I know that. The sky is black at night, except for the moon. But that's yeah. Sometimes I feel like I'm pretty far behind everybody else.
I mean, I think you have the basics down, so.
Did you see any flowers? There's plenty out here. None of them are white.
I see flowers, not white flowers, but I'm sure we'll find them eventually.
Maybe just any flower will do, he says jokingly.
Well, why not? Just paint them at this point. How important could this one little flower be?
And you guys have no idea what you're doing. Okay. So you're definitely going to eat into lunch period.
Mhm.
Then... Oh. Eric. You're going out with Wilfred right now. He says... Where did she say they grew?
I think she just kind of said they grow around the grounds in general. So, I don't know, where's there a lot of grass?
You say this just as you guys step out of the greenhouse area into the northern grounds, and it's just like a large field of grass ahead of you.
Well, good a place
So-
to check as any, I guess.
Yeah, sure. You get that acre, and I'll get this acre.
All right, meet back here in, I don't know, half an hour?
I was joking. No, I don't want to go out alone.
Why not? You afraid a dragon might come in and take you?
I'm afraid
I
that you
think-
might die of heat stroke, actually.
That's probably not a bad concern at this point, but now I'm out of the greenhouse, it's not so bad.
And Eric, you would remember, of course, that she said shady, dry patches of earth. So that is
Okay.
very good for you to stay out of the sun.
All right. So I guess we
And-
begin our search.
And that continues for a little while. In mid-search, you said you had something you wanted to ask him.
So I'm just gonna spontaneously say, hey, can I ask you something that might seem a bit weird?
Most things you say to me are weird, but yeah, sure.
Well, you're not wrong. I think I like Billy, and I think she might like me too, and I have no idea what to do about it, because my dad never talked to me about girls and whatnot, but I've known you for a while and you've seemed like cool about most things, so I don't know,
Well,
what
I
would you do?
mean-
You told me be cool, but like I don't know how to do that.
Sorry, you kind of cut out for me. Can you repeat the last sentence?
What I said was, so like you've told me before that I should just be cool, but like I don't know how to do that.
Eric, I'm not a whole lot better. I mean, the most amount of interaction I've had with girls has been this year, and before that, my mom. So, and whatever girls my uncle brings over.
Well, fair enough, I guess.
And, but if you like Billy, you should probably get to know her a little bit better, at least.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, I've already talked to Billy a few times. Kind of ran into her here and there. She's really quiet. Oh, here. You want to get close to Billy? Get to know
Yeah.
Juniper. The two of them are pretty good friends.
Do I know anything about Juniper already?
Not unless you chicken know something about Juniper.
I don't, so never mind then. So I'll
Yep.
just be like,
Eric knows nothing about her.
all right, what can you tell me about her?
Okay. Well, she's Muggleborn. She's from Ireland. Um, and she talks a hell of a lot about harvesting methods. So I think she's into plants. Probably get real good in this class.
Okay, I can work with that. Thanks.
But
I appreciate
also,
it.
she's a little mean. So still piss her off.
I hope I won't.
And we pass forward, and eventually you guys find Match Fidel, Wilfred says. You can find a little part where a high battlement obscures light from a certain area, and so it's shady and dry, and little white flowers are in front of you, a little patch of them.
All right. I'll make sure to take
Make a
a couple
herbology check.
extra.
You cannot.
I cannot? Okay.
Nope.
15 for herbology.
Okay. Wilfred? Oh, shit! Damn. That's a 22.
My man.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you and Wilfred go down into the soil and you start plucking them out. You pull yours out, and then you can see him place his hand over one of the flowers, and bits of moisture begins to accumulate. And you can see the soil becomes watered out of nowhere. And he takes his hand and pulls it out too. Holds it up to you, proud.
I will hold up mine as well, tap it against his, and say, Skull!
Skull! He says. And you guys have
Which
finished.
he might or
That's
might
Eric.
not know is the thing
It's a
people say in
celebratory.
Norway. Like, cheers.
It's a celebratory
Yeah.
tell, y'all. Okay. Fergus. You hear
Hello.
Sadie is walking across grounds with you. You know, I remember when we first met.
Yeah. It's been a while.
You were like so cool to me back then. You know, you already knew all the little places in Hogwarts, and I was just starting out.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of born here. Guess it would be normal. You seem to figure out way more stuff than I do.
What? No,
Yeah.
Fergus. We've both been doing this for a long time. I mean, how often have we sat in on a class or snooped up through a few windows? I'm sure that we're going to do great this year. Maybe even top of the class.
Oh, that's the goal. If I'm top of the class, Father would be so proud. The good old Filch boy.
I'm sure your
Yep.
dad's proud of you anyway. I mean, he...
Really?
Have
Never
you seen the
tell.
way he looks at you? He's always him during the sorting ceremony. I've never seen him smile so much.
He's always looks at me with that stern face. I never could tell. Always seems like he's like, you don't mess up, boy.
My dad, he maybe was a little bit too enthusiastic. Has been. He's been checking up on me every single day at breakfast, asking me if I have any homework. It's so annoying.
I always catch my father spying into our classes. Seems like he never has anything to do. Sure
Well, doesn't he? He commands a fleet of house elves, right?
Oh yeah, They do keep it. He does make his life a lot easier when he gets to tell the house elves what to do, and he gets to make sure everything's clean. I swear this place would go under without him.
Fergus, you can see up by the owlry, the top of the hill, there's a few reflecting white flowers that are looking at you.
Huh. I think over there probably be the best.
The owlry? Ugh. This always makes me want to puke.
Definitely not why I brought us over this way.
Excuse me, are you trying to make me puke?
What?
All the bones on the ground, the husks. Why can't they just have a butthole like every other creature?
Because they have a gizzard, and a gizzard is important. The gizzard helps them, lets them fly. It's the magic.
Because as we know, owls throw up every meal that they have. So the owlry, canonically, like the first description ever of the owlry, actually is a little disgusting. Maybe you should tell your dad to clean it up sometime.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure if I remind him, he'll make me do it.
Roll a herbology check. As you guys find yourselves at the top of the hill looking down.
Let's see.
Oh no, Sadie.
That's a
She
21.
tries pulling hers. She does all of the steps in order as directed. And she pulls, and the top of the flower just pops right off. Oh. Shoot. She seems
like-
really down about it.
It's like this. You got to go with a more scooping motion, like you're picking up a little baby.
No, I grabbed it from the stem and not the base. And I'm gonna have to go find another one.
That'll be easy. And then I got a 21 on mine.
I don't think I can handle it. I have to stay past lunch. You enjoy.
No, you know how I am. I'm not a big eater. Besides, you'd be lost without me.
Would I?
100%. Plus, I gotta help out. You have to help everyone else make sure everyone gets their flowers. What kind of head boy would I be if I didn't help out my fellow students?
Head boy, huh?
Oh, of course.
We're already making those calls?
Yep.
Then I dibs head girl.
All right, you're gonna have to work for it. It's not an easy task.
What are you telling me that for? You need to tell yourself.
I already don't know. Do you know everyone's names already?
Almost everybody, I think. There's one girl in Ravenclaw that I don't know her name. She's really quiet.
Who? Billy, Drusilla? Which one? There's many.
She has blonde hair?
Blonde hair? Really quiet? Billy. Billy Blythe.
Billy. Odd name
Has
for a
many-
girl?
Has many siblings. Well, it's really...
Oh, she's a Blythe! Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
I mean, Billy's not her real name, but she prefers to go by Billy, so it's respect.
It's her real name.
Oh, fuck. Let me see. Oh, I remember this. I know this.
Do you want a hint?
It's like, it starts with
It's
an M,
like a
doesn't it?
feminizing. No,
Nope.
it's a feminization of a common masculine name. That Billy is often the nickname of.
Ooh, it starts with a W.
Oh, fuck. No.
Will?
I thought it was. Fuck, hold on. It's not William.
I know what
You're
her
so
name
close.
is.
Nick's going into his mind palace right now.
Fuck,
We're
no.
so close, Nick.
Oh my god, I remember I learned it in a fucking another life.
It's,
Oh,
it's
life.
uncommon. You don't hear it very often. Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina? Oh my god, I fucking hate life. Fucking head boy, my ass can't do it.
So if she ever dropped LSD, would it be called taking Wilhelmina acid?
Oh my god.
So, of course, she asked, what's her real name?
Oh, Wilhelmina.
Okay. I'll do my best to remember that.
Yep, but she prefers to go by Billy, so it's best to just start with that.
Of course. And you guys stay out much later trying to find her another flower to try out.
I'll try and help everyone out as I can.
She's able to find one and get a flower, but you will stay out past lunch.
Oh.
Okay.
My skin and bones already.
Evelyn, you move out. Lone wolf on the horizon here. Treading and blazing a new trail for only yourself. Ah! Cassandra.
I think you're going the wrong way.
You're out by the forest.
When did you get here?
I never left.
So you just followed me all that way without talking?
I guess.
You're pretty stealthy. What were you saying?
You're going the wrong way.
How do you know?
In the background, there's a low gurgle.
What's your source?
Just feels wrong.
Well, feelings don't really matter. You have to have some logic to it.
Weren't they
What's
like
your passive perception?
Mine's 8.
Oh, wonderful. Keep going.
not good at this?
As they're talking, two bulbous eyes pop up out of the brush in the forest. Keep going.
I thought they liked shady areas.
The forest is shady, is it not?
But that's not the same thing. Like, this is
I mean, it kind
coverage.
of is. Yeah, coverage to make the
No, it likes
forest
shady. So it likes the sun sometimes, not all the time.
Everyone's gonna like look down. Is this not shade?
No, it's cover.
But it
Because it's
produces a
always
shadow.
dark in there.
The moment you look down, it's not shade. You like turn around, and those two eyes land right in front of you, Evelyn. There is a huge purple toad about the same size as you, with large horns and boils on its back.
Oh my god, I'm going to attempt Augmenti to like push it back using my elementalist bullshit.
Try it out. I have rolled multiple natural ones, a bunch of 2s. So, Jess, just to let you know, rolling all
That's not what I did.
2s.
22. I got that
You
shit
could
locked
just-
in now.
Be compensating for the fact that I accused you earlier of rolling a bunch of unusual nat 20s.
Oh. I can have a winning streak every now and again, okay? Also, I roll a lot more dice than you guys. So there's like more chances to get a nat 20. Anyway. Evelyn, did you succeed?
Yeah, I got 22.
Okay. You cast out Augmenti! And you see its mouth open. No, that's a fuck. That's a. I rolled a 2 to hit Evelyn. I rolled a 2 to hit Cassandra. And then I rolled a 3 on the strength save. So, as the mouth opens up and, like, the tongue coils back and shoots out over your shoulder, Evelyn casts an Augmenti and this frog is blasted back into the brush.
Okay, definitely not here.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
just
I
gonna
think we need to
grab
go.
at your arm and just yank you to run.
Evelyn will absolutely follow.
What was that?
Can I do like a magical creatures check?
Yeah.
Zero.
0. I think it was a California river toad.
Are they that big?
They're poisonous. I think if you if they're they secrete a mucus that's has hallucinatory effects.
Okay.
Inspiration broke.
Thank you.
I think that toad's a little too big for Nidhogg. Probably not going to come back here.
Not until your snake is a lot bigger, I think.
He doesn't get that big.
That's what you think. It could be a magical creature. Could be a rune spore.
I guess.
Ooh, or a basilisk. That would be really cool.
Do basilisks start out that small?
Well, every snake starts out
No.
small.
You can make a magical creatures check, Cassandra, if you want to know for certain.
Sure. Six.
Low wisdom gang.
Maybe one of them is a basilisk.
That would be weird, but it's possible.
Entirely possible. So, where do you think these flowers are if they aren't in the forest?
Like near ruins or on hills, places where it's like sunny sometimes and then not sunny other times.
There's that stone circle thing.
That could work.
Yeah, might as well.
Go over there.
You all travel a long period of time. The standing stones would definitely be a good place to find asphodel, as there's constantly some kind of source of shade. And sure enough, due to Cassandra's investigation, you both were able to find one. You can make your herbology checks.
$15.
Gotta double check my mod. 14.
15 and 14. Alright. Evelyn, you are saved.
Wahoo!
As for those of you who are still out, which I believe is Gwyn and Rhiannon, I'll have you guys roll me a second investigation check. You guys can hear, cresting over hills, the sound of the class bell.
It's not in the
And,
cards.
That's a second.
Well, again.
Rhiannon?
No,
No, you're good.
no.
You're good.
It's Gwen.
Me? You want me to? I've got a 4.
Gwyn got the nat one.
Oh, Gwen, do you want to roll again then?
No, well, she's with Juniper, so Juniper also gets to roll.
Okay.
Okay. But because of the nat one, Gwyn, what's your passive perception?
That's a perception. 10.
Great. So, you're with Juniper, and you're looking at the forest, and you guys are getting kind of in the forest. Isn't this called the Forbidden Forest?
Gwen doesn't know that.
I think I saw something back here.
I mean, you seem to know what you're doing, so lead the way.
And then out of the bushes, the same toad with a goose egg on its head looks around, licks its lips, and hops ever closer. Make a herbology check.
It's not in the cards. 6.
Does a 13 hit you?
No, actually.
This toad needs sneak attack.
Oh, I guess it does have advantage. No, 13.
I'm so sorry, Dylan.
Oh, it's all good.
It gets closer and closer and then stops and opens its mouth and shoots out a long tongue that attaches to the tree beside you. And then, like, it tries to pull, and the tongue is stuck on the bark. And then the bark detaches from the side of the tree, shooting into the thing's mouth, and it, like, starts coughing it up.
Juniper,
It's
do you
that
hear-
thing!
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
That! She points. You saw the tongue, so you can turn and see it.
Oh, it's massive. Flippendo immediately.
All right, I'll make a strength save.
What I gotta attempt.
You have to probably have to.
Yeah.
Oh, great! Yep.
I failed unless Juniper wants to give me a D4.
Yeah, she'll give you a fucking D4.
Okay, yeah, it's good. Let's get out of here.
Hey, it was a success.
Yes, with the D4.
Okay, so it rolled a 5 on its strength save, so it goes flipping up into the brush. And Juniper already has hers, which I'll roll for her. Yep, she did okay. Meanwhile, you almost forget yours, so you like run away and then like run back and just like yank it out of the ground and get going.
Does this flower look okay? I really didn't.
Oh God! You can see like the petals are falling off. You only have like a portion of the root. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
What is the worst that can happen? Rhiannon, you're walking. You've been walking and talking with Nolan for quite a while. He's a good conversationalist. And you suddenly turn around and you realize you're in like some like clearing and you have no idea where you've been or how you got here. You are lost. You can hear the bell, and it sounds quite far away. Was that the lunch bell?
Sounds like it.
Rhiannon, you haven't found any white flowers, have you?
Not a one.
Maybe we should just head back. The potions professor might have extra.
Entirely possible.
Which way is that?
Well, I know where the sound of the bell was coming from, so probably that direction.
And you guys travel far into that direction for a while. You should probably have been gotten there by now. You've been walking for quite a while, and then you can hear a minor bell farther away and in a different direction. Rhiannon, you know where you're going, right?
I thought I did.
You still... We're lost? How does Rhiannon react right now? Am I cutting out?
No, I can hear
No.
you.
I can hear you.
Your stunned silence is very reassuring.
Yes? Did she cut out, maybe? Alright, well. I guess we'll see them in potions class.
Or not.
Her
Uh-oh.
internet might have.
Internet must have, yeah.
So I
Really
guess they're
got
off-
lost.
They're off camping somewhere.
That's against the rules. I have to go find him.
Quinn is too close to Cassandra. Can you move her?
I don't want to be next to Eric, though.
Sorry.
Wow, okay.
I also can't be next to a Slytherin. It's against the rules.
Just because my mom shipped me a cat in the mail, you're gonna be all weird about it. Fine, I see how it is.
Oh, God.
Well, now Cassandra and Gwen are next to each other again.
This is like one of those puzzle games.
And now Fergus and Eric are next to each other.
I can't be next to rule breakers.
We're all
Rule-
We're all rule breakers here.
I'm
Oh,
not a rule
God.
breaker. My mom's a rule breaker.
I'm sorry. You need your mom to come to court for me to decide that you're not a rule breaker.
Well, you give
Not
her a
to
summons then, and
court.
let me know how that works out for you.
Alex,
We've
I
been
would like a
trying to
court.
find her.
I would like a court session, please.
Quinn
Where I
could
will
solve that problem if you talk to her.
I'm gonna ace attorney the fuck out of everybody. Everyone goes to jail.
Not Ace Attorney.
Well, ace attorney. I'm so happy my subclass. That's all I wanted. I wanted to get at herbology and potions, and I did good at herbology. Now watch me fail the fuck out of potions.
I thought you were gonna say your subclass was magical attorney.
Magical attorney.
I don't think I've rolled over 10 in this session tonight.
So should we skip to lunch or what?
Well, lunch comes and goes for some of you, while others end up only showing up for potions class. I know that probably it's going to be important to have Jess here for potions class. Yeah, that's a little more important.
Brooke, I fear for us.
Yeah.
Why do you fear? What is what
Hey, we
fear?
have a -2 to our wisdom checks.
Oh no.
So I guess I'll. Oh, looks like
Oh.
Jess is back.
The key to the
Yes.
puzzle.
Don't put me at the bottom. Thank
I'm
you.
too close. Thank you.
Wow. I see how it is. I see this. I see. It's okay.
Sustained.
Objection. That's gonna be my custom spell. I'm gonna make objection.
Objectiarmus.
Oh, look who it is.
Second.
Hey.
Oh, I can't.
Hey.
I can't be there. It's too close. That's the most worst rule breaker.
Oh.
You gotta move me.
So Rhiannon is
Stop.
off in the woods with her new boyfriend.
Nice.
Everyone was doing herbology, so why don't you go ahead and make me an investigation check?
An investigation check.
We're looking for pretty flowers.
Wow. Okay. Give me a second to pull up Tamamo's sheet. All right. Investigation. That's an 11.
Okay. So you're not succeeding the first time either. You're going into lunch. Make me another investigation check.
That's an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Alex, my friend. This is for
Yeah.
the flower, right?
This is for the flower, indeed.
That's great. That's wonderful. Um, is there anyone? Actually, hold on. Where's Juniper?
Juniper, she was with Gwyn running around. She is accounted for.
Oh, damn it. Okay. While I'm on, obviously I failed the first one. While I'm on the second go around, and I feel like I'm not finding anything. Can I?
Try to
Who
find
else?
someone else.
Yeah, try and find
Make
someone
me
else.
a perception check.
20.
Looking around, you are able to see. Um, you're able to see Rin along with Macy are just finding some flowers. They are nearby a large stone in the middle of a field.
Okay. Can I? What do I got? What do I got? I apologize. Gotta
It's
look
all
at
good.
fucking Shadowcaster stuff real quick. I'm pretty sure I have a cantrip that can help me out with this.
Sorry, Tamama, what are you doing?
I'm doing minor illusion. I'm gonna cast it out. Like 30 feet behind them.
Mm-hmm.
And what I want to do is I want to have the sound of like chittering, like a really
Ooh.
large bug like coming around. And I want to try and scare them away from the plants. Or, have them go investigate and then I can go up and take them.
Okay. Macy goes, Rin, tap, 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 tap. Rin, do you hear that? No, I'm trying to focus right now. But Rin! And, Macy gets really freaked out. Rin doesn't. Just give me a second.
I'll make it get louder.
And, Macy runs off. I'm not dying today! Meanwhile, Rin is like, hasn't even heard it. Just humming to herself. You see her pull out one little small white flower and place it in a box and like look around and not see Macy. Macy?
It'll get louder and
Macy, I'm
louder.
sorry. She leaves the area looking for Macy.
Okay.
Tamamo, you head back, and I'll give you one more investigation check, essentially as like making the last one an advantage.
That's a 12.
With a 12, you are able to find there is a small and partially crumpled flower from Macy's first attempt still sitting in the ground. So it can't be perfect, but you can make a herbology check if you'd like.
Love it. That is an 11.
Okay.
Plus 2 mods, everybody. Let's go.
So I would have given you an A. It goes down from that to a P.
Not terrible. It's livable.
This is you can you look back toward the Great Hall, thinking you might just be able to get back before the food is called before the food is like gone. And as you start to head back, you can hear that banging again of the chimes a second time. Oh,
Mm.
it's already fourth period. Potions class.
Okay. Okay.
I think I said it wrong. Third period. And I got new music for everybody.
Ooh. I like new music.
We all move off toward potions class. And I'll throw the music in the chat for everybody at home if they want it. There you go. Sniper. For those of you who did make it to lunch, you exit out into the entrance hall after it. Your journey takes you down a thin staircase that beckons you into the depths of the Hogwarts dungeons. The light gradually wanes as you descend, replaced by the flicker of torches that line the walls. A chill in the air marks your entrance into this subterranean world, where the sound of voices becomes subtle echoes. Reaching the entrance dungeon, another set of stairs continue down into the unknown, leading you through a long, curved hallway. The walls here are damp and aged, and the path winds deeply, guiding you further into the depths of the castle. Eventually, the hallway reaches a T intersection, and you turn right, furthering your journey through into the northern dungeons. The atmosphere grows dense with humidity as you approach the potions classroom. The scents of herbs and alchemical concoctions tease the senses. The potions classroom itself is a wonder to behold. Wooden tables adorned with cauldrons and vials stretch out across the room, surrounded by shelves packed with ingredients both common and uncommon. At the helm of this magical haven stands Professor Slughorn. Jess, if you're able to send his art, I'd love that. A portly man with a rosy complexion and eyes that sparkle with wisdom and an odd youthful energy, despite his old age. Clad in fine robes, his presence radiates warmth and charisma. His movements are cheery as he turns toward the entering students. Let's see if we can get this art. There it is. Here he is. Ah! Come in! Come in! Take any seat. You may address me as Professor Slughorn, he says, writing his name on the blackboard behind him, turns back around. I do hope you've all brought in your Ashford roots for class today. We're going to make something that will truly show the merit of every worthy witch and wizard in this room. Now, might anyone know the purpose of a Wiggenweld potion?
I raise my hand.
And
That is a potion making check.
Oh my god, I forgot it was a potion.
Can I get the
making check.
D4 because I did it first?
Whoever put their hands up first, yeah, you get your D4.
I rolled
18.
I'm not rolling above like a 7. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Eric got it.
I will tell him whatever the answer is because I don't know IRL.
Use the inspo just to win. Nah.
So she looks around the room for. Sorry, he looks around the room for a little bit, and here I'll send you the answer. About let's go with a random one. No, Rhiannon, not today. Okay. Mr. He was pointing toward Eric.
My name is Mr. Borson, sir.
Mr. Borson. Well, why do you know the purpose of a Wiggenweld potion? Oh, I sent it to the wrong person. My bad.
I wondered about that. It's a healing potion for inducing sleep and I didn't read that correctly. Let's start again. It's a healing potion that cures magically induced sleep, I believe, isn't it?
Indeed, yes. 5 points to. It looks like your colors. Ravenclaw. Let me pull out grades here.
Ravenclaw's just killing it today.
You guys are only 5 points ahead in the polls.
Yeah, therefore we're killing it today.
Today we shall kill it.
Yes,
We
well, it is a
we have to
great
come up with a
potion
Ravenclaw
to
gang
have in
sign.
a pinch. Excuse me. Yes, well, it's a great potion to have in a pinch. Should anyone fall unconscious, you may simply apply a drop of Wiggenweld to the lips. Have them shoot right up out of the stupor. You will be dividing yourselves into threes today, and following the instructions on page 260. Oh, dear. He looks toward the back of class, and currently a prefect is walking into the room. I think it would be Marcella Blight. Oh no, she's only a year older than you in this timeline. It would be one of Billy's siblings. Say Tarquin. I think he's head boy right now. I think I found 2 of your students, Professor. You can see Rhiannon and Nolan that look like they've been through a bit of foliage. And Rhiannon, it looks a little bit better than Nolan, and she's still picking out stuff from Nolan's hair. Oh, I was wondering where she was. And me, Professor? I don't think I have your name, he says. He doesn't know Nolan. Nolan Anderson. Well, find a seat anywhere. Anything you can see. He really doesn't know him. Right. And he goes to sit down. Miss Rhiannon, come, sit up front.
Mm-hmm. As he like is he like staring at me as I go, or is he like going to turn away? Like
It'd be really funny if he just stares at you and waits for you to sit down before he continues class.
That would be really funny, but it would also hinder my plan in just snatching someone's asphodel off their desk.
Ooh, I love that idea. So yeah, he will. I was originally just going to continue, so make me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
On page 216 of Magical Drafts and Potions by Arsenius Jigger. Actually had the pleasure of meeting his son, the Rensis Jigger. Every bit of the visionary of his father. Although we don't work together anymore, I always get a few extra ingredients whenever I visit the Slucken Jigger and Dagon. Anyway. And people start to gather up.
Do I have inspo?
Who'd you get?
I don't have inspo. Shit.
Yes,
I only got a 14.
You could take one of my subscribers.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure
Just-
this only helps
Just to
you
do this to
because
catch you.
roll above a 10.
Holy fuck.
I feel that.
Oh god. I tried, I'm sorry.
For the rolling. You got a 13? Okay,
A 14. But
14.
doesn't matter. I'll just play it off like I've knocked someone's stuff off their desk.
Well, that it entirely depends on who you're stealing from. If it's Macy, it's going to be easy, right? So I want you please to roll me a d30. It's one up from Brad. That is Billy's.
Oh, can I use a luck point to make you re-roll that?
I'm not going to allow it with
Ah.
PvP. So, with Billy in front of her is currently like pairing up. Juniper sitting next to her. Oh hi, and you scoot on past and just slip the little white flower out from under. You can take a corruption point.
Yay.
Okay. Everybody is going to be forming into groups of 3. So, Mamo, you look around the class and you have pick of the litter.
Hmm. Let me go find. Well, let me roll a left, forward, or right. Who's on the right side of the classroom? How about that?
Okay. On the right side of the classroom, you can see Arnesia nearby. There is Morgan from Hufflepuff, and you can also see Levi.
I'll go sit with Arnesia. So kind of walk over. Looking for a partner?
Well, we have to get in 3s, I believe. But Gemma was just going to. Hey, Ernie, what are you? Oh, hi.
Ms. Drayden.
Gemma's
Good to
here.
see you.
Oh, pleasure to see you as well. You any good at this kind of stuff? Or never done it before?
I did a couple here and there in Mahotokoro.
My mom taught me a few potions in the past. This is pretty complicated, though. But if we just follow each step, should be fine, right? Indeed, Gemma says.
Standard.
I think the two of you stop and look across at each other like, I'm getting the same vibe going on right now. Gemma's noticing you. Okay. You passed the vibe check to Mamo.
I've passed the vibe check. Okay.
So Tomomo's got her group together. Anybody else?
Can I go over to Billy's table and just say, like, are you looking for a third?
Oh, hello there, Eric. Certainly, if you'd like to.
Oh, grand. I'll just sit down.
Eric, you can take the recipe, Juniper says, and hands it over toward you.
All right, let's see what we're doing here. I will crack it open and read it.
You can see a lot of different ingredients that you have to pull up. There's probably about 10 different ones. This is way harder than you would expect for a first year potions class.
All right, I will make an effort to help the group assemble the ingredients we need then.
Eric's got his group.
I think
Someone else
Sandra
go. I'm
will-
eating.
I was about to say,
Sandra-
Brooke, get off Power Wash Simulator.
I'm fucking eating, bitch.
Love you.
Sandra's gonna go over to Rhiannon. Like,
Mhm.
can we do this? I don't really know what potions are exactly.
Oh, of course you can. I was actually going to head over to one of your housemates' tables. Why don't we head over there?
Okay, I'll follow.
And she'll like get up and like pat her head and like take her recipe and card and like the asphodel flower and walk back with her over to Wilfred's table.
Wilfred and Eric were able to find some flowers together, and he is currently playing with a beaker. It nearly falls over. No, he catches it, which makes another beaker fall over, and he has to catch that one. Another one falls over, and he kind of breaks its fall with his foot, and it rolls forward toward Rhiannon, who's able to step a little bit on it to stop it, pick it up. He quickly puts them all back. An axe, cool. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there.
Clearly not. Doing some extracurricular potions activities. She like shakes the beaker back and forth.
Just, it's important to get familiar with your instruments, he says, and he takes it back and puts it back on the stand.
Do you
Cassandra,
mind?
you join us today?
Sure.
Is that a yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, cool. You
She,
can
like,
sit down.
She pats Cassandra's arm and like kind of leads her over to the stool.
Very idly
Yes.
follows.
Cassandra, you've been adopted by the extrovert.
Exactly. Like, I'm just gonna let this happen.
And Wilfred says, yeah, I've seen my dad make a bunch of these potions before, so it should be pretty easy.
Likewise, I've seen my mom frequent some potions, but it's been a while. But honestly, most of it is just in who you know and what you can hear.
Your group is all set up. So we've got Tomo, Eric, and Rhiannon's group. So Evelyn is still eating, and Cassandra's group. So Gwyn and Fergus.
I think Fergus is distracted by the tasks he's been given, so he'll just let other people walk up to him. This doesn't make sense. Why Wiggenweld potion? That doesn't make sense for a first year class.
Coming in, Reese and Brett pop up over at your table. These seats taken? Brett asks nicely.
No, they're not. This makes no sense.
Reese, over here. What doesn't make any sense? Reese asks as he slides into the seat.
Oh, Wiggenweld potion. That's a third year potion. First year potions class always start with the forgetfulness potion. This doesn't.
Inspiration to Fergus for knowing the curriculum. Well, I mean, he did say though he wanted to test our skills, right?
Yeah, but
Your potions can explode sometimes, though, Brett says. He wouldn't purposefully give us a difficult potion just to want us to fail. I mean, I have to get a good grade in this class.
we all have to get good grades in all of our classes. It's kind of the point of classes.
That's why he's putting us in teams of 3. So if one of us messes up, Chris can help. He looks between all of you.
Well, I'm glad I'm with you guys then.
Ravenclaw boys, we gotta stick together, right? Brett says.
Yes. And you guys don't break the rules, so that means you're right in my book.
Yeah. Except for the liquor that I have in my
You have liquor?
my nightstand.
I'm gonna be
Oh
inspecting
yeah,
that later.
just
Write down this note.
hey, you gotta pay for that.
Liquor and nightstand.
Brett looks at Fergus writing it down. Fergus, I think he was joking.
Joking?
Joking.
Why do you joke about breaking the rules?
Because it puts you on edge, of course.
I don't need to be on edge. I'm already on edge trying to brew a third-year potion.
Alright, while we get started, he says, and starts to look at the ingredients list. Okay, Gwyn.
Gwen was kind of like standing out, hoping Cassandra would approach her, and then when that doesn't happen,
Aww.
She'll look around the class.
You see Cassandra's made new friends
Yeah.
with Rhiannon and Wilfred.
Yeah, she'll probably walk over to the Pill sisters, but before she does that, she'll like take a piece of parchment, turn it into a ball, and throw it at Cass, and then try and walk over to Sam and Sally.
So it's easy enough, Cass. You feel like a little thwap on the back of your head, and you turn around, and you don't see. Well, make me a perception check to see if you can catch her in the act.
And good luck.
You have,
4.
you have a -2 or something like that, right?
Yeah, I do.
4. You turn around and you're like, what the hell was that? And you search around for a while and don't see any culprit.
Do I see what hit me at least?
Nope.
Got
You
no
got a
idea.
4.
Got no idea.
No idea.
Something hit me.
So, Gwen, you go over to the Peel sisters, and they're already talking to each other. That's crazy. No, seriously, it's probably gonna take us like half an hour at least. I feel like if we cut down on some of these ingredients, like we could make like a third of a potion, and then that would take a third of the time, right? Like 10 minutes. I don't think it works like that.
Gwen says.
They both turn at the same time.
Do you guys have room in your group for another?
They look at each other. They like whisper for a minute. I don't know. Learn new people. Yeah, we have space.
Oh, I don't know if I've met you guys, but my name's Gwen.
Hi. You can call me Sam. I'm Sally. The two of them give a high shake.
You guys are twins?
Your butts, actually. But Logan's going God knows where. Oh. Partnered up with Levi.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, and you. I hear a slight accent. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from London.
South.
Yeah.
And you guys get to know each other. They tell you to pull out your cauldron, and Sam starts talking about, again, her plan that she can probably complete this in a third of the time if they use a third of the ingredients.
You sure that's safe to do? Don't forgive me, I don't really know too much about potions, but don't we need the right amount of ingredients?
No risk, no reward, Gwen.
I mean, if you don't care about your grades, I don't see why not.
Think about it. It's all just like, proportions anyway. And if you go with her plan, you can choose, Dylan, to roll with emphasis. So you roll 2 checks, and you take the one that is farthest from 10.
Okay. I'll say, I'll show them my flower. I didn't really get a full flower, so maybe your guys' idea is best.
All right. Evelyn, you're last.
Yes. I think as everyone's pairing up, Evelyn was probably looking at the recipe, and she kind of looks up, like, shocked that everyone's paired up already. And will glance at Rhiannon and Cassandra and see that they're paired up together and just scowl to herself and then look to her right and look at whatever random two people she sees and walk
Roll
over to them
me
and just sit down.
roll me 2d 23.
Can it just so happen to be a specific NPC?
You message me and then you also roll that and I'll tell you.
Okay. What was the number again? 23?
1d23. 2d23. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, hell yeah, that even makes more sense. So the answer is yes.
Yay!
You can see sitting at one table, Darcy and Sadie, two of the Gryffindor girls, sitting together.
Evelyn will kind of like take in a breath as if stealing herself and just kind of set her stuff down beside them, take a seat.
It shouldn't be that hard, right? They don't keep them in, like, giant locked cases, right? Not those ingredients, no. You mostly find them in little jars. Oh,
What
cool.
ingredients do
I'm
they
good at
keep
opening
in
up
those
jars.
cases?
They both turn toward you. Evelyn, Sadie says.
Sadleen.
Oh, she looks... You see the demeanor immediately change. Like, really awkward. She looks, like, uncomfortable for a second. Darcy sees this. Need something, Evelyn?
Well, you two guys don't have a third in your group, and I do not have two people to have a group with, so she'll
It was groups of 3? I thought it was 2.
No, it wouldn't be groups, then it would just be coupling up.
She looks around and sees everybody else, like, you know, in 3s, and she's like, oh, yeah, sure. Gestures toward the chair in front of you.
She's already sitting in it.
I prefer going by Sadie, by the way.
Oh, alright. Then you can call me Eve.
Eve. Oh, I didn't know that, Darcy says. Is that like a new thing? New development, or?
No, no one really asked.
Alright, Eve. How are you with temperature maintenance? That's what it says on page 3.
I know how to light a Bunsen burner.
Cool, I don't even know what a Bunsen burner is, so you're ahead of me.
You don't know what a Bunsen burner is?
There's a sigh from Sadie. We're gonna do great.
Alright.
And, you guys all go together. Okay. Everybody can make a potion-making check. Or rather, we're gonna go group by group. We're gonna go group by group. So we'll do Rhiannon and Cassandra's group first.
Oh, word. I don't have to make a potion.
Wilfred got 13.
I can, with my subclass, make a persuasion check instead. So I'm gonna do that.
Doesn't Wilfred have that?
I guess.
I guess.
You gotta remember that he was made before the subclass was made, so...
I know.
Yeah.
I remember when he got changed to that subclass.
What?
I was
What
fucking shocked.
I don't know why people are so shocked. It's perfect fit.
I don't know. I think it's because it had like
Holy
a
crap!
like,
Again,
Holy moly!
help!
You
I'm
need to
requesting
banish your
help.
dice. You need to get Mike to reset your dice.
I can't. Well, I'm not using that bot. I'm using Abre.
Oh, true. Maybe you should use Mike's bot.
Never.
Yeah. Avery obviously doesn't like you. I'll allow an advantage if you use Mike's bot. Except you can't, because you didn't make your
thank
character
you.
in it.
I'll take that
Yeah.
advantage. Thank you.
No, I'm not. No, that was only to Jess. I'm not to you.
Jess, you're
Oh,
in my
thank you.
group, so please roll better. Try again.
Okay. You know, you also have to roll, right, Cass?
I know, but I can't give myself
Yeah,
advantage.
22. I will give you advantage if you need it.
I do.
Yes.
Oh, geez.
Please don't get
It's
so,
a 15.
better. Immediately.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Okay.
We shake hands.
The zero
we
is
shake
always
We
hands.
shake
on this.
hands.
So Cassandra and Rhiannon end up getting an E, and you're able to brew a you are able to brew a regular Weak and Wild potion.
Great.
Okay. Evelyn, your group.
Yeah.
Them, Sadie got very good. Darcy did not do very well. It's all down to you.
So funny that was.
This is
Nat
the
Len
fu-
for a -1.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
I was crying to you in my time of need, and you left me to flounder. So
I
am I,
didn't
should I
have
be
any-
kind to you?
I gave you my advantages last night, Jess. I don't know how to explain this to you.
This is not what the advantages were supposed to become.
That's fine.
But
That's only for her. Everyone else has
I'm
fair
out of
game
advantage.
advantages.
Or I'd
Brooke
flip
got
one.
advantage.
Did
For
I?
Cyber.
Last night.
Oh, never mind. I'm stupid.
I mean,
Character smart. Character smart. Me
Yeah.
dumb.
You have regular advantage you could use. I mean, inspiration.
Mhm.
No, I'm good. It's first year.
yeah, but how do I know it wasn't just used? How do I know it's disused?
Because I did not use it.
You didn't
I
use
think
it? Are you
everyone-
sure?
I am positive I did not get a single advantage from anyone.
Okay, then you can use Cyber's advantage.
Oh my god. 12.
Yeah, sorry, Cyber. My setup's different than normal, so I don't have the Twitch thing up.
Don't lie, you never really had the Twitch thing up. Even when you had
That's not
that
true
set
at
up.
all. Yes, I did.
You
That's
were
not true.
constantly like, oh, I gotta go check.
Hmm. I had it on the left, right next to you guys. Did you roll again, Evelyn?
Yeah, 12.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Your team is capable of getting a regular Wig and Weld.
Nice.
Eric, your group, Billy and Juniper.
All right.
Billy did very well. Juniper
Even missing an outfit.
got a
overlay?
natural 20.
Oh boy, I'll make a potion roll. Where is it? Oh,
Yeah,
here it is.
Billy did good without an asphodel.
You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Oh,
to
right.
make
Yeah,
this-
I'll give her disadvantage here, basically. Yep, which definitely brings her down. But Juniper got a nat 20, so she's able to, through the power of being a herbology potion subclass, twist her one flower into the ability of two.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration to get advantage on this. Advantage and roll. I'm gonna do a luck point to re-roll that.
All right.
Okay, that's better.
What'd you get?
18 after the luck point and all.
Okay. With Billy's blender. "Oh, I don't know where it went. I'll have it right here," he says, worried. You
Without
do end
missing
up
a
with an
beat, Eric is
exceptional
going to
Wiggenweld
just
potion.
Okay. As soon as Eric realizes her flower is missing, he's just going to say, "Oh, don't worry about it. Use mine."
I think we need 3 of them. If they're trying to get the roots, they're probably getting. We're probably making an oil out of them. Why don't you just give them here, and I'll see if I can get some more juice out myself. And that's her nat 20. She's able to spread out 2 Asphodel flowers to the power of 3. And that definitely helps your grade. So that's why you have the exceptional Wiggenweld. I'll tell you right now what that is. So normally Wiggenweld, it wakes a victim of magical unconsciousness. Your Wiggenweld potion, for which you get 1, will actually restore 1 point of health to somebody. So it will also make people wake up from non-magically induced unconsciousness.
All right.
Very good for when someone's down. Fergus! Who are you with again?
Brett.
The Ravenclaw boys. Brett
Yeah.
did pretty well. Reese did terribly.
Do I roll with my subtle science on this one or no?
Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
Boop. That's a 27.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So
I like potions.
27 is insane. And you make up for what Reese is lacking. He's like constantly fucking up, and you're there. You guide him through the steps. You make him calm down when he's starting to have a panic attack. And you save your guys's thing. Unfortunately, you do not end up with an O because your partners didn't pull you down. You do end up with an E.
Those motherfuckers.
Yep. Okay. Gwen.
Hello. I roll 2 of them, and
You
whichever one's further from 10.
Yeah, because you're doing Sally's plan about like seeing if you can make it quicker than everyone else.
A 6.
Yeah,
How much
yeah.
damage Sally do?
I'll roll. They also roll with emphasis. So somebody literally rolled 2 10s. The farthest from 10. So that's Sally and Sam. Come on, Sam. Oh shit! Sam's with a 23. So we have a 9, a 10, and a 23.
Can I give Sam a D4?
It's your Hufflepuff. Okay, 9, 13, 23. That's a much more lopsided grading scale there. So, just barely, you guys do end up with a regular Wiggenweld potion, not flawed, in about half the time. But there is also half the amount of potion at the very end. So while everyone else hands in like full vials, you guys hand in half vials.
Seems like your plan worked.
You have an A. Kinda. Maybe there's a better way to handle those beans. Maybe crushing.
Maybe we can try that next time.
Tamamo, you're up.
Alrighty. Potion making, let's go. That's a 19.
Okay. And you're with who?
Ernesia and Gemma.
Anicia? Not bad. Gemma? Terrible.
Lovely. She's just,
Um,
prolonging that stereotype of her,
Yup. But you do end up all together, and no thanks to Gemma, getting an A.
Let's go.
Oh, sorry. She says, and she's like, we've been stirring it way too much. Gosh, it's almost conglomerating. Anicia says to her.
Well, if you just stir it a little bit that way instead of the other way.
That can't seriously work. And you take it
Try.
and stir it the other way, and it reverses some of the effect. That makes no sense. But it works, Arnesia says. You end off with an A. Actually, yeah, because she did really bad. Yeah. A. All right. And with that, potions class comes to an end. So everybody got regular. Eric got exceptional. And we will be back in 10 minutes.
Sweet. See you in 10.
See you then. Bye-bye.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
we have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Hello, and we're back.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Music turned off. I'll have to turn that back on. All right. Professor Slughorn's potion class, certainly one that was difficult. It set stressors upon each student, ones that were difficult to accomplish without side effects, and Professor Slughorn was keen-eyed walking around the room nearly the entire time, checking each and every single person not for what they completed at the end, but for what their individual attention and skills were. He marks it down in a little notepad and presses it into his desk. That's when you hear the bell ring. Astronomy class is coming up soon. And when you look down at the schedule there, Eric, you realize this must be some kind of mistake. Potions class. Astronomy class. Astronomy class is 7th floor astronomy tower. You have to be there in 15 minutes. That's 8 flight of stairs.
I just start running.
And for everybody, the astronomy tower stairwell is an exhausting climb. After you exit out into the astronomy tower courtyard and can see Wilfred and Morgan looking up at the very top, Morgan says, "How much do I have to pay for you to carry me?" 8 galleons. 6? Deal. It's a exhausting time. Most of the class arrives heaving and panting. Or at least that's what you see on the stairs. Everyone can make me an athletics check.
Oh no.
I don't really care about being late, but
What in the fuck?
I do wish to hamper or impede other people's progress. So I'm gonna get a little way.
You're not getting corruption points from it anymore, just so you know, but you can absolutely do it.
I don't
Can I?
think I'm doing it just for the corruption points. Oh my god, I am hurt. I am hurt, Alex.
Can I Vila charm Darcy into carrying me?
yeah, let's all make a kick. They got a 17, so no.
Fuck.
I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do that.
Gryffindors are useless.
Can I use my
Hey.
magical... Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay, Dylan. That was the end of the scene.
Oh,
Can
okay.
I call on my favor from Arnesia to have her carry me?
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I have a favor from Arnesia. I would like to cash it in.
No, that's Arnesia saying it.
Oh. I'm cashing it in. You promised.
Get on, she says, begrudgingly turns around and squats for like a piggyback.
How gallant of you.
Oh my gosh! She looks at Tamamo and just like, she feels embarrassed and there's a fire in her eyes and she got a natural fucking 20. Hold on! Whoa! Damn. Tamamo, you're hindering other people.
Yeah.
How so? Like apoximizes on your way up? Apoximize?
Hold on, let me see what I...
Just wait until I'm ahead of you.
Like the
to do
next
that.
person who touches the railing fucks up.
Let's see, what is in my bag of tricks here?
I was kind of wanting to do the same thing. Could we do this scene together?
Yeah, after you rolled the nat one.
Well,
I see how it is.
It was 100% what I was gonna do, but
Hold on, give me a second.
Yes, you can, is the answer to it.
it's fine.
Yes, I will. Oh, that's right. I have wand lists for cantrips. I'm gonna like be running up, and as people pass me, I'm gonna just like snap my fingers and cast Infirma Cerebra kind of quietly under my breath, so they trip and stumble over themselves.
I love that. No roll necessary. I just love that idea. And that means that Dylan, you are open as you're heading up, casting out epoximize on multiple different railings and steps.
I was gonna do something different. I have
Okay. If you have a different idea.
I have the magical markers thing, so I was gonna create a sign at the bottom that says elevator to the West Hall, down the West Hall or something, just to trick people.
Yes. Make me a deception check.
25.
People like Rin and Brett and Taylor and Levi, they get distracted by elevator. Yeah, I don't want to be walking up those stairs. Where's the elevator? I don't know.
I also rolled a nat 1, so
Yes, and so on your way up, you get stuck on an epoximized square. You just like suckers. First step, you step down and you can't move your foot out.
Dang it.
There's always karma. Karma always attaches itself to Sinclair, and not at all to Rhiannon.
How many people do I send down back the stairs?
Oh, a good handful, like 5 or 6.
Oh, hell yes.
For those of you who get up, which Gwyn does not, the next hour passes as Professor Sinistra points up at the enchanted ceiling, explaining to you all the various phases of the moon. And from here, you can see the sky as if it were a perfect night. And everybody may make a perception check. And Gwyn, since you got that one, I'm giving you disadvantage.
Okay.
Brooke, I'm not gonna say it, but you
Another luck point.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, fine. I'll take it.
I had to think about it for like 5 seconds, and I was like, shit, fuck.
I've rolled so
Still.
many nat 1s today. So many nat 1s.
I'm never gonna let you live that one down.
Never. The day I play Juliet again is the day I learn Avada Kedavra and kill whatever character you're playing.
Okay. We'll just go down the way. Cassandra.
9.
Okay. Eric.
10.
Evelyn.
I think I got 11. I'm on water pressure right now.
You did.
Or
Yes, you
pressure
got 11.
washing.
I'm on water pressure. I was like, you're giving birth? What are you? Are you just really bloated? Like, you just drank a lot of water earlier today?
I mean, it's a bit early in the year for that, isn't it?
Fergus.
Oh, I'm double muted. 14.
It's a low roll for you.
Well, it's a passive, technically. It doesn't
Gwyn.
actually boost my active.
That one.
You got a nat 1?
Yes.
No.
You gotta take the cap
No
off. Tell us
way.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, so it becomes a
What is wrong
7.5%
with us?
chance. That's still crazy. Rhiannon.
8.
Momo.
As a 16.
Theo's not here.
Huh?
I said, and Theo's not here. Okay. Near the ending of day, you guys have dinner, and a new day will dawn. Yet another part of our long week. Days pass, and you guys are starting to get a little bit closer with the people around you, starting to understand their quirks or personalities or just their general vibes better and better. And in the morning of the following day, you guys have Charms class as one of our notable classes of the day.
I would like to note that one of the nights, because you say like multiple days pass, one of the night Reese is gonna wake up to me like inspecting his drawer, nowhere in the middle of the night. I'm gonna find this fucking alcohol.
You find apple juice.
This shouldn't be allowed in the rooms.
So do with that what you will for the point system, I guess.
I shall add it.
-1 point for a confiscated apple juice.
Reese is so based for drinking apple juice. I don't know.
You know, if you leave the
Spaced.
apple juice long enough in a warm, dark, damp place, you'll have cider.
He's trying to make alcohol.
Yeah, or food poisoning. One or the other.
Wait a second. How do we know it's apple juice?
Are you gonna drink the strange yellowish liquid you found? And
I'm not crazy. I knew this kid never fucking left his desk.
Oh, sorry, give me 1 second. I'm still reeling from what Brooke said.
Thank you. I take my the laughter I bring in discounts.
Okay. Exiting the north courtyard, you pass a group of sixth years chatting in the hallway. Past school studies and up the stairs, you head into the Charms classroom. Inside, you find a long rectangular room with raised bleachers on each side wall. To your left, at the end, a pulpit has been made out of piled up books. And standing atop it, and looking up to most of the class, Professor Flitwick notices you. Oh, had some trouble finding your way? Not to worry, there's still some seats ready for you. I'm sitting next to Fergus over there. Now, where was I? Our first charm? Sadie says. Ah, yes! Our first charm! Lumos! Flitwick says as he raises his wand in the air and a small bead of white light gathers at the tip of it. Charms are sometimes looked down upon in academic circles as simple tricks, but I would propose that they are the backbone of our society. Charms build and repair, change and distort. They create new and wonderful effects that make our everyday lives easier. Lumos, a simple spell, but yet useful when in dark spaces or late night reading. Oh no! It seems my wand won't unlight. What might be the counter charm for this little trick? Anyone?
And
Knox.
And
Oh.
Nick gets a D4.
Wow. I'm gonna try and
Chicken,
yell
you gotta
out
put up
the
your
end.
hand.
I didn't know that.
History of magic, right?
His etiquette of any class.
Okay. 15.
This is British highbrow society here, Eric.
I'm a Viking. I don't care about high society.
And that's why your people lost.
Hey, shut up. We raided Lindisfarne.
You didn't make it to England, did you?
Yes, we did. We conquered about a third of it.
Not all of it, though. Oh.
Blew a 3-1 lead.
Wow. Yep. Damn. Filk is eating up the points right now. Okay.
I'm doing it first year where it
looks around
doesn't
the
matter.
class. Oh. Mr. Filch, I told you this one last year. Do you remember it? The counter charm for Lumos?
Yes, Professor. That'd be Nox.
Very good. Nox. The light goes off. 5 points to Ravenclaw. And I believe they're now like 10 points ahead or something.
Ravenclaw taking W's. We gotta throw up a gang sign.
Bird's nest.
Oh.
Bird brains.
Smarter than you.
With charms, hand movements are key. In a moment, we'll be trying it ourselves. Now watch closely. It's a simple closed loop. It comes in one end, bends upward, and goes out the other. Lumos. Now you try. Everyone must attempt Lumos.
Okay. I'm going to use my check notes to try again. And fail again.
Oh, but we're so close, but so far.
I missed it by 1.
I know.
Take a
I'm on
D4.
that,
Oh,
on that
thank you.
same. I'm on that same boat as you, as I missed it by 1.
So whatever it is, I succeed now.
I would still roll, just in case for grades.
Okay.
Could roll that 0 on that
And
D4.
just get a nat 20.
Well, no, you just roll a D4.
Just a D4.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just D4.
How do I see?
If I attempt this Lumos, can I blast someone's retinas with it? Can I
Do the
like try
more-
to cast it in someone's face?
If you roll extremely high or extremely low, that will happen. So you can roll with emphasis if you want, or take the chance.
It's more so my intentions that I'm setting to roll with this. Can I like kind of my
DC will be
direct my
decreased to
wand?
15.
You rolled with Chicken. You rolled with Gregory. What? The
What?
audacity.
I rolled Gregory? I don't get it.
Okay.
What did you roll to attempt, Jess?
I think she's asking if she can do this with malicious intent. You have that wand, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
my wand
I just,
modifiers.
creating like a flashbang takes a little bit of power. So
Yeah, but
we
it's
could
not
do
like
that. We
it-
could do
I'm
what I
not-
said, or we could
it was
try
more
out
so
a
hyperbolic.
spellcasting ability check. Try a spellcasting ability check. Are you here, Jess?
Oh, I think we have internet wibblies again.
All right. Who would like to go? Why don't we just go down the way? Cassandra, what'd you get?
I got a 19.
Eric?
I eventually got a 13 with a little bit of help.
Evelyn?
Let me double check. 15.
Fergus?
I got a 9.
Oh, goodness. Gwen?
13.
Tamamo.
19.
All right. Looks like everybody's able to cast at least a little bit. Casting out Lumos, a little light begins to glow at the tip of your wand. And, Fergus, you look around the room and you can see everybody else is getting it one by one by one. You've seen this spell cast so many times. You've even sat in on a class or two like this. And then when you cast Lumos, it opens up, flickers, and then goes out. Oh,
Well, that's not supposed to happen. Hold on. Circle motion. You're gonna keep like practicing the motions, flipping through my book. It has to be. It has to be here somewhere.
okay. And now everybody gets to attempt 2 other spells of your choice from the Charms spell list. In the first year spell list. Okay, Tamamo.
So we're going to do Perio first, actually. For 17. And then we're going to do Defendo. For 10. You know what? I'll inspo it.
All right.
Hold on. I'll inspo.
Okay.
15. There we go.
And that grants you a definite difference. You are now at an E.
Let's go.
Casting out Defendo, you cast down toward a set of paper, and you can see the paper cuts itself very, very precisely to the fact that you could probably make some pretty cool crafts really quickly using it. Or cut a few belts. Or shoelaces.
There's many things that can be cut.
I'd
So
rather
many
you cut the
ideas.
shit, personally.
Never.
It got me. Okay, Tamama's got an E. Anybody else ready?
I know.
Eric.
I'm gonna give Accio a try.
Totally.
Nice cat.
Nope. And then I will try Wingardium Leviosa. And succeed. So cool.
So I still need the numbers.
Okay, Accio is 8, Wingardium Leviosa is 16.
Okay. Trying out Wingardium Leviosa, it takes you quite a few tries. You've been reading up on your book when you realize it doesn't go by the third. You research as best you can, begin to understand the underlying theories about wand movements and wrist positions. So you try out position 2, and when you're nearing the end of class, Wingardium Leviosa with a swish and flick, and you can see your own textbook begins to rise just a little bit, just a few inches into the air. Ooh! And then after it rises up to a foot, and you are thoroughly enamored by it, it plops back down to the ground. Still pretty cool.
I'll take it.
I didn't realize my mic wasn't muted, and I took a really deep breath. My apologies.
So
I don't think we heard it.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear
Oh,
it.
thank God.
You're
I
just
was
telling
like,
on
"Shit,
yourself now.
They're gonna think I'm an asshole.
Wow, Brooke, that breath was so deep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so I know you
Oh.
guys must think pretty badly of me because I killed 6 people with a stapler, but hear me out, all right?
Alex, for my attempts, I can have the same question Jess did. Can I cast maliciously if I try to mess with Gemma?
Yeah, so that'd be a spellcasting ability check to see if you can even get that kind of power out your wand.
14.
14. Absolutely.
Okay.
Did you already roll to attempt?
No, I didn't, because I wanted to get that answer first, but I'll roll right now. First one failed. I'll just do the. Sorry. And the second one, 18 for Defendo. Just cut something on her desk.
You guys are Lumos. Come on. Lumos. And you flick, 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 and there is a little bright flash of light that only ends up blinding you for a second. Ah! And later on, yeah, you move on to a new spell. Like, time passes. You're sitting there in the chair, and you can hear Gemma's annoying laugh. Really? She's talking to Tamamo right now. The two of them are getting to know each other a bit, and that annoying laugh is just too much. She's got this little red ribbon that's currently tied up in a bow on each of her pigtails, and you can see she's like grabbing them and like kind of stroking them absentmindedly. She obviously cares about them.
Gwen hesitates for a second, but then she just does it. Defendo.
How many corruption points do you have?
Me?
Gwen doesn't have any.
Mm-hmm.
0.
Gain 1.
Okay.
Dylan, you care if Tamamo sees this?
She's not hiding it. She's not hiding it from Gemma even.
Yeah, but you are across the room, so she's gonna make a perception check. She got a 3. So Gemma doesn't even notice it happens. A little slip, and her ribbon falls down to the ground. And that's how I met the Archduke Ferdinand.
Interesting.
Well, rather, his ghost. Still had a large hole in the
in a large hole where? And she's not, but Tamamo's not even like looking at Gemma. She's like staring at Gwyn like in the eyes, and like this very like smug smile as she's just keeping Gemma distracted.
I give you that look of like acknowledgement.
much later in the class, she's going to see and like, oh my goodness, no, my mom's gonna kill me.
Oh dear, what could be troubling you?
She will definitely hide it from Tamamo. So that was Gwyn's attempts. Gwyn, can you give me your totals here?
18 and a 9, and for Lumos it was. I passed it 1 second.
Yeah. No, I know what you got. You're all good. You're at an A.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, that is
Alright,
Gwyn. Who wants
I
to go
can
up
go
next? Cassandra,
next.
maybe?
Yeah, I got a
Called it.
19 on Alohomora, and I got a nat 20 on Defendo.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, how are you using Defendo in an extremely clever way?
I think she's watching Gwyn and seeing that the thing that Tamamo said earlier seems to still be going on. So I think she just reacts, and like the energy of just anger comes out, and she just lops off like half of Gwyn's hair. Like on one side.
Damn.
Oh.
Cassandra, roll me a d20.
Yep. That's a 19.
All right, so you don't gain any corruption points yet for anything like this, but when you cast out across, there is a large chunk of the right-hand side of Gwyn's hair that is lopped off. And Dylan, you can choose. You can choose if either it cuts like it gives you. Do you know the haircuts where like it's buzzed on one side?
Yeah.
You can either get that, or you can get a lopsided hairstyle.
I'll have it be buzzed on one side, I guess.
Buzzed on one side. All right.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't sure if you heard me.
Shoots across the way. And somewhere, some other Hufflepuff is gaining 5 points. House points.
Do
Mhm.
do I notice this and do I?
Oh, definitely. There's no way you don't.
Yeah, no.
Do I see where it comes from?
Oh, yeah.
I just stare daggers into Cass.
I think the
Gwyn?
anger and like just annoyance, like she has this a momentary like mean smile that flips back to base, like just blank expression.
Juniper's holding your beautiful red locks in her hands. Gwyn, it wasn't me.
I know. I'm too angry or I'm crying right now.
This is almost as bad as Transfiguration class.
I know. 2 days
I
of
think I
school.
know, Crenus Muto. Well, we can salvage this.
I appreciate that.
And she'll actually do Defendo, because she doesn't know Crenus Muto. And she will, she'll, like, cut your hair to look cool.
This is Jennifer. This is Juniper.
Juniper, yeah.
I appreciate that. What's Cassandra?
Okay, I got your grades in there, Cassandra.
Okay.
Evelyn, what about you?
I did Defendo, but now I'm thinking I might want to change that because so many people have done it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do Accio and Alohomora. 4A. Where the fuck did it go? Where did it go? Oh, did I rolled it in the wrong spot, I think. I did. Uh, 13 for Accio. That's incorrect. It should be a 12, actually. And a
Brooke, you're
6.
rolling
Oh,
in
for
Monday's night.
Accio?
I already rolled
You're
it
rolling in the
Monday night.
wrong category.
I rolled it in Monday nights a few minutes ago, and then I realized it just now whenever I said, "Oh, I rolled it in the wrong chat." And that's
Okay.
my fucking god.
Okay.
My apologies.
You're fine.
Now I'm all turned around. Give me the totals again.
12 for Lohomora and 6 for Accio.
Okay. Cool. What is there anything you want to Accio? Any object specifically?
Does Janice has a hair tie, right? Like she usually wears her hair in a ponytail.
Janice, yes, she always wears it in a ponytail.
I'm gonna Accio her hair tie so that it pulls on her hair.
Ooh, dang. Accio hair tie. Flick toward that, and you can see the one part of the bow pull, and then it's like a slow pull.
No, I want it to like go fast.
The whole way through, and then it all comes down all at once and shoots out across the room toward you. And her hair all falls down around her face.
No, I wanted to do it quickly so that yanks on her hair and it's painful.
Oh, gotcha. All right. There's a hefty yank backward, and it flicks out, and then her hair goes all over her face.
Mhm.
Is Yumplin. Fergus, you're last.
Oh, I'm last. Damn. Hopefully not least. I got an 11 for Accio. Well, actually, I'd rather prefer. It's the same shit, but I got Lumos finally with a 14, and then I'll probably just practice Accio with something else.
And that means that you end this class with a proper A. I think as you're like struggling, there's a whisper. Psst. Fergus. Sadie again.
Oh, like she's in like the stair above, like the step above me, so like she was whispering down. I just kind of like
Yeah.
full on tilt my head back. I'm like, yeah.
It's not a circle. It's like it's a loop. Look, you're not a circle, a loop. And she does like she writes really quickly on a piece of paper, and you can see she writes a circle and then puts its line through it, and then she writes another one where rather it's more like if you make a circle like with a chord, so there's like two lines coming in and out. Like this, in one side, up and around.
Got it.
And then you try it out, and sure enough, it works. Lumos.
I got it. Yeah.
He like does like a little fist bump for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just hack you with something random.
And this is Chalm's class. That marks our end of day.
Alright.
Tamama?
I want to do something at the end of the day, if it's all right.
Yeah,
Or
actually,
whenever
I'm going to be
whenever-
giving I'm going to be giving everybody a free period
Sweet. Okay.
for flying class.
Specifically, nighttime is when I want to do this.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. So everybody has a free period, meaning you can either do something mechanical, like work on a grade or practice a spell, or you can do like a roleplay scene.
If we attempt to practice a spell, do we just get the one extra attempt?
So whenever you attempt to practice a spell, either in downtime or in a free period, you get 2 attempts, either 2 on one spell or 1 on 2 spells.
Okay. I think I will attempt to practice then.
Okay. Is there anyone you're practicing with?
I think I'll see if Billy wants to practice.
Practice with me? I mean,
Sure, why not?
I suppose I'm not very good when it comes to defense against the dark arts. Still.
Well, neither am I.
And
Well,
she
better,
says,
right?
"Is there a place you had in mind?" You think around, I haven't been at a school for very long, so you don't really know a lot of places.
I think he'll just say, well, no, I didn't. I was wondering if you'd like to go and find somewhere. Maybe do a little exploring as well.
I might actually know a place, she says.
Oh, really?
There.
Lead on.
It's called the Viewing Hall, she says, and takes you across campus toward the Oxford building. On the 3rd floor, you can see a wide open space with long windows that overlook the Black Lake. They'll have some spells in here, as long as we aim away from the windows.
I ought to keep coming here more often.
It's a little unknown gem for Hogwarts. They even put couches out here. You only see a few
Oh, really?
students using.
How'd you find it?
My sister, Marcella, she told me if I ever needed to go somewhere to be not entirely alone, but away from most people, this would be the place. And
remember
you
that
have
if
2
the
spell
boys in-
attempts to attempt.
I remember that if the boys in Gryffindor ever start getting too rowdy. I'm gonna give Lumos another try. Yes, success. I had already cast it once, so do I just fully know it now?
Yes, it's called Locked In.
Okay. And I'll see if I can do the same with Wingardium Leviosa. Yes, again.
All right. And those should be able to help you when in times of need.
I sure hope so. Mind what you have learned. Save you it can.
And Eric's good? Anybody else ready?
I
I
mean,
know
I
what I
am,
want to do.
but you go.
You
Yeah,
go.
everyone else
You
go.
go. No,
No.
you.
Mine's a
No,
scene.
you.
Probably.
No,
Why?
Evelyn. She
Mine's
does it at
also
night.
scene.
Are you is it at night?
No,
Then you go first.
fine. I would like to go to the Transfiguration classroom to try to find some advanced textbooks or advanced spells or something.
Mm. Um. Hmm. So there's not really like bookcases in the Transfiguration classroom. So does this mean you're trying to break into Professor Dildro's desk?
Yes.
Okay. Evelyn, you are walking down the way and into the north courtyard, and you can see the Transfiguration classroom currently disused. I'm not really sure where Professor Dildro is, but what does it matter? You go over toward the door. It is locked.
Hmm.
Have you
I'd have to
attempted
look.
Alohomora?
Yeah. I think that was one of the ones that I attempted, but I did not succeed on it.
You can attempt it now.
And does this count as a domestic use of it?
Domestic?
Yeah, like boring kind of use of it, or is it like
Not at all. No.
okay, wonderful. Jesus fucking Christ. 9.
9. Alohomora. You hear a clink.
Oh, I was muted.
Alohomora.
I apologize.
Clink. Keep trying it. It keeps messing up. Don't Tamama's give you a subscriber?
Yeah, I was muted. I apologize. I'm sorry I
Thank
cut you off.
Oh, good.
6.
Oh.
This door definitely is not the place to go. Make an investigation check. See if there's another way.
Okay. 12.
As you walk around the halls here, you see on the other side of the building, the windows are at the back of the class. You look in and you can see the curtains are drawn, the lights are off. You have your entrance.
Bada bing, bada boom, let's go.
How do you want to get through the window?
Fuck. Shit. Hold on.
Are we going hairpin? Are we going brute force? Are we smashing the window?
So, if I were to cast Veraverto on the glass, right? Could I transform it into cloth curtains and just, push them aside?
I'm kind of like yes and no. You could
Can I
change the
make a
glass.
spellcasting ability check?
Unfortunately, this one does set a precedent that I have avoided for quite a while. You could change the material from glass to curtain, and then you could attempt to break through said curtain.
I do
But
not have
it'll
anything to break through said curtain.
your hand. Set
That's
of
going to make a
keys. Literally
noise.
anything is curtain.
The point of it is not to make a noise.
Glass
it's
to
a slight
sand,
rip.
maybe.
That's finesse check.
That's only much later.
Ah,
That spell.
damn it! A foolish
Do you have
foresight.
what's your sleight of hand like?
+4.
You could do glass to paper. That'd
That's
probably be
going to
easier.
make a tearing noise.
Hmm.
I mean, you're outside. There's not many people around you.
I know I'm outside, but that doesn't mean there's no one inside.
Lights are off on the inside.
I don't know. He could be asleep. He's fucking alcoholic. Fuck. I don't really have anything.
Spellcasting ability check.
Okay. 14.
Passed out Veraverto, and the glass shifts into a curtain-like material, flowing over. And the wind, the pressure changes, moves a little bit, and the wind pushes it open.
I'll head inside.
Inside, you can see a darkened interior. The many rows of the classroom are spread out in front of you, and you can see that hefty mahogany desk that Dildero keeps. Many papers are scattered around it, and you can see rows of drawers from the inside.
I'm gonna start going through drawers as quietly as possible.
As you begin to do that, you hear this little snoring noise. You look to your left and you can see in the dark of the room, barely illuminated by the light of the window, Dildero has fallen asleep at his desk. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
You have advantage because he's unconscious.
18. Alex?
Looking through the drawers, you go down to the second one, pulling out. You can see a odd, like leather-bound journal from inside. In fact, you see 7 of them.
He's going to take one and kind of flip through it to see if she can get the gist of what it is.
It's a lot of handwritten stuff.
Is it
It's too dark to fully read. No, No, it's quite nice. That like half cursive.
Mm-hmm. She'll start putting them in her bag ever so quietly and slowly, like every so often looking over at him.
And you creep out of the room back the way you came, and little fly goes buzzing in as you leave, and buzzes around for a second before falling into his open mouth, and he coughs up the fly and wakes up. It just happens, and then that's Evelyn. You may add handwritten journal to your inventory.
All 7?
Yep.
Okay.
I know Tamamo has her thing, but it's happening at night, so anybody doing anything before that?
Just being a nerd. I want to.
What does that mean, Fergus?
I want to go do some research on a potion. A potion that may turn me into an animal. What? I don't know. Does Ravenclaw Library actually give me any bonuses besides using the actual library? I never actually asked.
Sorry, a potion that turns you into an animal.
Animagus.
Oh. Yes, the Ravenclaw's library does help for research attempts like this. You can go ahead and make a history magic check.
Okay. I'll inspo because I want a really good roll on this, and I don't ever know what I'll use my inspo for. That would be a 22.
Looking through Ravenclaw library up in the common room, the bookcases themselves are odd, sort of wavy-like pattern that twists and turn in odd directions. There's even one that's a circular pattern, and it's around this bend that you're able to find up on the 5th row shelf high above. There is transmogrification of Celtic tribes.
Good enough place to start, isn't it?
As you pull that one down, along with many others, you start to eat into it. And it's in that book that you see the first mention of animagi, and some of hints of the ways that old Celtic tribes used to perform said magic back in the day.
Oh, interesting. I have it.
You are able to find some ingredients you need. A silver teaspoon of morning dew from ground that human foot has never trod. Death's head hawk moth chrysalis, and a mandrake leaf. Specifically, the Celtic tribes of the north, the Highlanders, used to use this and store the mandrake root in their mouth for a month before using it as a potion ingredient, believing that it suffused into your very essence.
Huh. Interesting.
What are you doing? Drusilla says.
Reading.
Dude, this place is a mess. He looks around, there's like 1,000 books all around. Are you gonna put any of these back?
When I finish reading them all. What are you doing?
So there's got to be at least 40 here. What book is that?
75% the way through. Celtic Transformations.
You've got through 30 books?
Yes.
You are insane. She
What do you mean?
says, turning around, storming off.
You could join me if you want. Okay.
Janice enters into the common room, turns left, sees you. She quickly is like, I don't want to have to deal with that. And she's seemingly on a mission. Drusilla! She goes out after her.
Well, okay. Bye. Oh, who needs them? I have books.
And so now you have the ingredients needed.
I don't have the ingredients. I know what I need, though.
Yeah, you know what you need. Gwen,
I'm gonna go see if I can find Gemma.
shouldn't be that hard. I mean, her head is 3 times the size of anybody else's.
Mhm.
Joking.
That's true, though.
You've searched for a little while. During a more lull, many of the first years have weekend times off. You end up entering into the just thinking. Yeah, you end up entering into the Great Hall, and you can see Gemma there sitting across from Taylor playing wizard chess. Damn it! Taylor, why are you so good at this? I don't know. It's my first time playing it. But your first. Oh, then that's just beginner's luck then. Beginner's luck? You've never heard of beginner's luck? Yes. That means that whenever somebody starts out something against a seasoned veteran, they end up doing a lot better than they should.
If you would have moved your bishop that direction, you could have put her in check.
I don't remember anybody asking your question. You're asking you, Sinclair.
Drayton, I came over here to make peace. We've been at each other's throats ever since school started.
Came over here to make peace?
Yes,
Honey, I don't even know you.
exactly. And I don't know you, but you've been throwing stuff at me. You've been messing with me. You made me
What?
bald the other day. Or
I did
laughed
not.
Sorry, let me rephrase. Let me retcon that. You laughed at me when I was bald the other day.
No, I believe you thought she did it.
Oh yeah.
Even though you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Retcon. Back to what I originally
Mm.
said.
Yeah. Sinclair, I think there's been a bit of a misunderstanding. But I mean, if you want to come at me with this kind of ferocity, I would think again.
Okay. First of all, I'm not scared of you. And second of all, I came over here to apologize, but it seems like you're too stuck up to take that.
Stuck up? You can't just cut to Taylor in the middle of this. Just like staring between the two of you in the Great Hall, completely unmoving. Stuck up? You came in here and immediately told me what I could have done better. I didn't ask your opinion.
Well, you obviously lost to a first-time player, so you're obviously not experienced in this game. I was just trying to help.
I've been playing wizard chess since I was 5.
And you lost to a first-time player. Says a lot about how well you've been playing. You can say beginner's luck all you want, but it seems like you just suck at the game.
Beginner's luck is a real thing, she says. She believes in superstitions, so.
Sounds like you're just telling yourself that because you don't want to admit you're bad at something.
Fine. If beginner's luck doesn't exist, you name a game that I've never played, and I'll beat you.
I'm trying to think.
Say Uno.
Yeah, Gwen pulls out her Uno deck out of her bag. It's a Muggle game. I'll
Oh,
explain the rules.
don't you have anything else?
Oh, wait, are you scared?
No, it's just a Muggle game. It's probably boring.
You know what? Never mind. You say you're so good at chess. I'll play you in chess.
I've done chess. That doesn't prove my point. If you win, then it proves my point.
Then what do you suggest?
Play your stupid Spanish game.
I deal the cards out. I explain the rules.
Taylor
You want me to
stops.
roll for
Says,
Uno? Oh, sorry.
"All right, Tim. I want a clean fight. No biting, kicking, scratching, yelling. I don't think anyone can stop. So just no drawing blood. Okay.
I don't know if I
Agreed.
can promise that.
And the match is forfeit. Gemma win.
No. I'm kidding. Agreed.
We will proceed. And all right. So Gemma takes a negative D4 to all of these rolls. We are going to like Uno is like mostly chance for the most part.
It's a sleight of hand.
It's not.
It's a skillful game.
Wow,
That is
I triggered something for Brooke.
Sounds like you're just bad at Uno, Alex.
Yeah.
If you don't want to play Uno, maybe you could try playing Exploding Kittens.
I'm just wondering what we should
Exploding
roll.
Kittens goes fucking hard.
I say sleight of hand.
I fucking love Exploding Kittens.
Sleight of hand? Why sleight of hand? That doesn't make any sense.
For cheating.
It's not a dexterous game. For cheating?
Because I have a +4 in it. That's the reason.
Fuck yeah, Gemma will cheat too. Let's go.
Okay.
Cheating war.
Oh no.
So it's gonna be the first person to 3 successes. Gemma wins that one with a 13.
I rolled a 9. Okay.
Let's go again.
Oh, no.
Skip your turn.
I rolled 11. I'm not rolling over a 10 today. Just any
18.
You and
Back to me. Back to me. Back to me. I place down 2 twos.
Okay. Oh my god.
Oh no. Gemma gets a dirty 20.
Oh,
Pick up 4 cards. Pick up 2. Skip your turn. Pick up 3 cards.
okay.
And she goes through it.
Timer gave me advantage. Let me re-roll that last one.
Okay. It'll keep you in the. Nope. By the end of the game, Gwyn has a hand full of cards, and Gemma, Uno. She looks at you. You can change the color to anything, or you could keep it as it is. But what if she has a red one? But you have a lot of red ones. She probably doesn't have any left. You keep thinking. You panic.
I put down a red.
Red. A sly smile comes over her, and she has a red skip your turn.
You cheated, and I throw the deck at her, and I just get off.
I didn't cheat! She's yelling at you as you're running away. It's beginner's luck!
Yeah.
Gemma sits back, happy with herself. Taylor's like, think you have yourself an arch enemy. Enemy, maybe. I don't know about arch. Gemma says. Inspiration, Gwyn.
Thank you.
Cassandra.
Okay.
What about you?
Cassandra feels like she has ants in her skin right now. So like she is like rubbing against her neck, and like she just needs to get out. So she's just gonna explore the castle to get the energy out because she needs to go somewhere.
I'm not sure I understand.
I'm gonna do an investigation on the castle.
God Gotcha. Go ahead.
I'm just flavoring it because she is emotionally unstable. I'm gonna inspiration that. It is a 7.
7 on the die?
It's a 6 on the die. It's
A
7
6
total.
on the die. 7 total. Okay. Yeah, you just have all this energy that you need to get out. And you rush across school grounds, eventually making your way over into the main training grounds. You can see a few people zoom over with brooms, shooting over toward the Quidditch pitch. Huh. It's kind of magical ahead of you, the way that they float on the very air above. Amazing. You see something buzzing around like flies far away. As you get closer, it's not flies at all. Quidditch players. You move out onto the field, looking upward at the quaffles being thrown, deflected and blocked. The bludgers knocking other people off of their brooms. And you can hear someone go down. You can hear somebody whistle a high whistle into the air. Time! Hey, get off the field! Someone's yelling down, and you look down, and you're like on the you're on the green.
Oh,
Get off the field! The viewing stations are on the right, up the stairs.
I think she just looks around and tries to find it, and then I guess she'll go up into
Yeah.
the viewing station.
And there's a high-pitched whistle again, and everybody's resumes, trying to accelerate back to their previous speeds, and you plop down nearby, and you can see Saoirse is here already. She doesn't even notice you at first. And then somebody shoots past, and her head turns from left to right, and he notices you right there. Oh! You gave me a heart attack!
Sorry, it looked like there was a bunch of birds or something.
Oh, birds! That's not good. Sometimes the large eagles, they shoot into the seekers. She's like looking around for birds. Yeah, eagles! I mean, they think that they're rivals or maybe even mates. You know how like eagles, they press their talons together and then they go for a free fall?
What?
My cousin, twice removed, about 8 years back, he had that happen to him, and the eagle took him for a great wild ride around the Hogwarts. He ran straight off into the Whomping Willow. Had to recover for 3 weeks.
I only got about half of that. What's the Whomping Willow?
Whomping Willow? You never heard of the Whomping Willow? It's here
No.
in school grounds. Well, kind of off school grounds. Close, I suppose. It's just past Hagrid's hut. Large tree, bashes you to pieces.
On purpose? The tree hits people on purpose?
Probably, but don't really know how plants think, you know what I mean? What are you doing here?
Like I said, I thought there were birds, but it was people on brooms.
Somebody shoots past. Whoa, hey! Getting too close to the towers! Referee! Referee! She's calling back to try to get someone to... This is not like an actual game. This is like a practice game, you know? Yeah, she's still like this hype about it. Sorry, what was that?
I thought it was birds, but it was people, and they're on brooms, and I don't get this. What are they doing?
You never seen anybody in a broom before?
No, brooms are
Ooh,
for
oh.
cleaning.
Tomorrow we're actually going to be on some ourselves, so good luck on that, I suppose. Yeah, this is broom flight. they're great. They have cores in them. Even the bristles change the aerodynamics and whatnot. And most of these are clean sweeps. That's what the school uses. We're going to be having a clean sweep 3s. Really wish that we could bring our own. I just had a practice broom at home, and I used to fly it around everywhere I possibly could. And now I gotta use the crap ones. But next year, I want to bring in a Nimbus.
I think she just nods her head like she totally understands that she gets none of this.
And then she will explain to you in depth the way Quidditch works in the way she speaks. Why don't you make me an intelligence check to see if you can place it together?
I can do that. It's an intelligence check. 8. I get bits and pieces.
Yeah, you can hear weird words like quaffle, snick, seeker, beater, chaser, keeper.
I understand beater.
And there's so many
because that one's the one
ers.
that makes sense.
Yeah. There's so many ers that can be difficult to really piece them all together, but you start to understand Quidditch a little bit.
Okay.
Cassandra, I will give you advantage on any check to attempt to gain broom proficiency.
Hey.
At least the first time.
At least the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Momo. Momo? Sikrin?
Zikrin.
We're
Okay,
gonna throw
sorry.
Tamamo into a volcano. Say nothing if you're cool with that.
Okay, sorry.
Tamamo, night comes, and with it your favorite time of day. There is a cool breeze that is moving in through, and little fireflies are starting to push up out of the grass.
Right. So, Tamamo has a wrapped up little present in her hands with a little note card addressed to Professor Sprout. So I'm going to go over to Professor Sprout's office. And I'm just going to knock on the door, leave the present there. And
Professor Sprout's office is it's you enter into the greenhouse area, and along the wall that pushes toward the north courtyard, you can see a single door on the outside. There's a little circular port-like window that's a little high up, and there's rose bushes that grow along. Yeah, the door's right there. You have your little package. You place that down and give it a rat-a-tat-tat, and then quickly take your leave, finding a perch to watch from. Make me a stealth check.
I'm going to use my little Shadowcaster stuff to make it at advantage.
Oh yeah.
That's a 24.
Professor Sprout, but moments later, the door begins to creak open. Oh, 1 second! 1 second! She opens up. Please, that's you. Ooh, is this for me? She bends down and looks at the present. What does it look like?
So it's it's like a not very tall box, but very kind of long. Wrapped in kind of like this green paper, with like a floral design onto it, and there is a red kind of bow, and in between some of the wrapper and the bow, there is a card.
And do you want to message me what that stuff is on the inside?
I mean, I could say it out loud if you want.
Well, she's probably not going to open it in the doorway.
Oh,
So like, the
okay,
whole
okay.
thing is like she's probably heading back in. So she grabs the package and looks around. It is nighttime, so you're not supposed to be out, and she doesn't see anybody. She closes the door quickly, and you can see the light flick on from inside. Tamamo, you hop down from your corner perch and go and peer in through the window. And she sits down in like a nice plush single-seater rocking chair and begins to pull open the letter first. Starts reading it. Second sending it to me.
Yeah, I'm typing it up. I apologize.
By the way, Brooke said her Transformer blue.
All that. The longer this takes, the more on the edge of my seat I am. Because now I'm like, man, it's gonna be good. Welcome everybody to the ASMR live stream of Cicrid's keyboard.
Is it coming through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like birds of the subtle forests of Papua New Guinea, we can hear them chirping away.
Between this and the Hogwarts music, it's like lo-fi beats to study to.
It's Tamamo wrapping her present, like the animation. Aww. Okay. Wait. What? Oh. Oh man.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
We're gonna.
It's been a lovely 7 years learning every little thing about the wonderful plants that surround us in this world. I couldn't ask for a better teacher to show me these treasures, so I hope you'll accept this small gift I could muster up. I'll take the lessons and go study nature with me far into the future. Oh. I do realize now you're talking about a 7th year, so I actually don't know who you're addressing because it's addressed as M.
I know. I just put it as M. Solely because I have no idea. It could be anyone.
be anyone.
It could be anyone.
Oh, Margaret, you shouldn't have. She takes the bow and unfurls it. And Sikrin, you want to take it away here?
Inside is a very, very lovely looking necklace. And a little more like an
Oh my-
amulet.
Which one?
The
What is
extra
it?
cursed amulet of paranoia.
Oh boy, so pretty. Wow. Okay. Sikrin, you've earned another corruption point by cursing
Yes.
someone.
Yes.
This is amazing. I've never had anyone legitimately do that.
Yes, we're at 4.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was your 8th somehow, and I was like, damn. Still, 4 in first year is crazy.
4 in first semester.
First semester. Yeah. Like the bar does raise. Like you can't get corruption for doing it again, but unless it's really a lot worse. But Sprout's mind is going to unravel. We might get a new teacher a little bit earlier than previously. That'd be interesting.
Lovely.
And the sun rises. We kind of get that that montage of like the stars passing by, and then like the moon going down, and the little light coming back up, and the sun coming up, and you can hear the distant call of a rooster. A new day dawns, and with it is Friday, your final day of the week. You pass by class to class to class, and then finally you can see, because it's a half day, so you get to be done at lunch. Right before lunch, flying class with Madame Hooch. I have her art kicking around here somewhere. Allow me to grab that. If I can find it.
Oh yes.
I don't
get
know.
empowered now. I get
Feel bad for
empowered
Jessica.
darkness.
Do you have a minor thing yet?
No,
I swear it's over here. There we go.
That's at 5.
Five for what?
5 before I get devious and I get one of the effects.
Oh, yeah. Need one more. You know how like sometimes you're like, that little kid is fucking evil.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's actually getting there. So, outside, flying lessons were about to begin. On the outskirts of the training grounds, Madame Rolanda Hooch approaches the class. I'll have no funny business with brooms. No smacking, poking, fencing. She turns toward Morgan. Or pretending it is a regular broom, Mr. Cook. Oh, sorry. He's been like sweeping the ground with it for fun. Firstly, we will test your command of your aerial tool. Place your hand above or open above the shaft of your broom. Sally in the back starts to snicker. With the palm facing the dirt, and speak the command word, up. The broom zooms upward into her hand with ease. This is lesson 1. If you're not able to command your broom on the ground, you will not be able to command it in the sky. You must be controlled in your emotions, single-minded and up. Arnesia gets it in her first try. Absolutely, Miss Green. 5 points to sit in, she says. Arnesia looks all happy. Everyone make me a wisdom check for the first half of this.
Alex.
Yes.
I'm from Mahotokoro. I already have broom proficiency.
You may add your proficiency bonus to this check.
Yes, let's go.
Fergus is great at everything.
Oh, not actual spell work, but things that aren't normal, yeah, I'm okay at them. Everything that doesn't involve my wand, I'm pretty decent at.
I've gotten really lucky on my wand rolls.
I've honestly gotten really lucky on just my rolls in general tonight.
Learning new things about cyber. Okay. Cass, what'd you get?
I got a 9.
Right, so you're like, up, and it does not move. Maybe it like kind of bounces a few times. Eric, what'd you get?
13.
Yeah, you beat the DC by 1. Up.
Good.
And there's like a weak pull to it, and then it suddenly shoots up into your hand. Tamamo.
That's a 21.
Look over toward it. You don't say anything. You hold your hand out, and it hits your hand. Fergus.
I got a 22.
Hell yeah. You stop your foot once and say with like a straight back, and it shoots right to your hand. Fergus knows what he's doing. Gwyn.
I'd like to say I'm standing right next to Cass while I'm doing this, and I go
Yeah.
up, and I rolled a 3.
Oh, okay. So, Cass, you are not the only one having trouble. But while Cass's broom is at least bouncing, Gwyn's barely even jiggles.
I'm like comparing ours, trying to do better than her.
Now that a few of you have conjured your brooms, you may straddle it between your legs, like how one rides a horse. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it, Sally says. Be sure not to sit too high up on the shaft, lest it... You can hear Sally start to laugh. Lest you spiral out of control, she says, noticing her. Gripping the shaft with 2 hands, she immediately starts to scream with laughter. And Madame Hooch, like, whistles. Miss Peel, do you need help? No. Will your broom into the sky. When you rise up, I will have you sit patiently on your broomsticks. Try to hold the position for at least 30 seconds before descending vertically back to the ground. And Tamamo, Fergus, and Gwyn may make acrobatics checks.
I didn't get mine.
Oh, sorry. Tamamo, Fergus, and Eric may make acrobatics checks. And Cassandra and Gwyn, you guys...
Luck point. There we go.
You guys are going to roll a wisdom check again. However, it is contested.
Oh god, I suck.
Contested between the both of us?
Yep.
Okay. It's just a wisdom check.
I can't roll higher than a 10.
I got a 9.
I got a 7.
Yeah.
Can I give her a minus D4 because I'm mad at her?
No. Well, I mean, no, because you've already been utilizing the plus D4.
I could maybe do a minus D4 because I haven't used D4s yet, but I haven't done that.
Cassandra has yet to choose if she's going to be a bully or not.
No, I don't.
The two of you like look at each other. Up. Like I imagine if it were a movie, we'd be like hard cutting between your two faces, and each time it cuts, it gets slightly closer to your face every time. Up. And Gwyn, you get smacked in the face with the broom. And Cassandra, you just barely up to catch it right before it hits your face. Gwyn, and then we get the, like the anime where it's like cut diagonally in half, and then you get like only the eyes looking at each other from either side. That's the two of you, except Gwyn has a long red mark on her face.
I think I just... Why did you do that?
I didn't do that.
I did just hit myself in the face.
Ladies, we can all hit ourselves in the face sometimes. Madam Hooch says.
Thank you.
Every first year always takes a shaft to the face at least once.
Every first year takes a shaft to the face at least once.
Yes.
Sally's fucking dying.
Sally's dying, yeah.
Even Eric is starting to giggle a bit.
Miss Peel, might I request that you go to the hospital wing if you have a case of the giggles? What are you laughing about? She really doesn't know. And Tamamo, what'd you get with the acrobatics checks?
Got a 13.
Okay. Fergus.
A 3.
Oh boy. Good.
I never got my room up.
Oh, right. Sorry. Eric, I meant to do. I keep just going at the
14.
bottom row. 14. Okay. So, Eric, Tamamo, you guys begin to rise up, and you can feel there is a kind of, like, difficulty. Tamamo, it's hard to do anything, crazy or fun, because, well, you have to balance, and it's not easy. And Eric, this is definitely very different from any practice broom that you've been on before. It actually rises higher than 5 feet up, across over the ground, and when you rise up, Tamamo, you get to about 20 feet, and Eric gets about to 25, and that's all you're able to get with elevation, and the rest of the time you take just trying not to fall over. Cassandra, Gwyn, both you guys can roll me a acrobatics check now.
Okay.
That is a 17.
21.
21. You guys look at each other. A rivalry ensues. You both get onto your brooms, and I like to imagine the staring just is like constant the entire time, and you guys both rise up. Like one person gets a little bit higher than the other, and then the other person outdoes the other, and then it just keeps going until you get to 30 feet, and you're holding it there, and you can hear like a Madame Hooch from below. Goodness, Sinclair, Miss Barnes! That's what I'm talking about. And then you look away, realizing, oh, you've actually done the objective or the task.
As I'm like a little bit higher than her, I just look back and smile.
And then from next to you, you can hear a high-pitched "Yeah!" as Fergus takes off into the sky. Mr. Filch! Mr. Filch! He's yelling up. Fergus.
I don't know how to stop it. I'm just going up higher.
It's going like 40 miles an hour. just diagonally shooting straight up toward the clouds.
How do I stop? How do I stop?
Yeah, we watch Fergus do loop-de-loops together, flying out around the grounds and shooting back over toward the building. I'll have you roll one more acrobatics check to see if you can salvage it or if you crash.
Oh no.
Eric is gonna whisper
another
to
3.
Wilford. You think he's gonna
yeah,
get a
you guys-
good grade or a bad grade?
You guys hear a loud shattering sound. Fergus Filch enters in through the window of the library, smashing into bookcases and books, which begin to topple forward, creating a domino effect. Boom, 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 boom. Madame Pince, you can hear yelling, "No! No!" And you can't control it. You end up hitting a wall, and like you're still on top of it, and the broom is still trying to go through the wall, but you're just kind of like skittling on top of it for a second before it shoots out underneath your legs and continues to cause havoc before snapping in between a falling bookcase, and you're left sitting there looking up, watching the destruction come down all around you. Oh no.
like flying class. I imagine
cut-
I definitely have a lot of broken fucking bones.
We cut to Fergus, bandaged up, and currently on like a disciplinary bench awaiting like detention as you guys come in from flying class.
I think Gwen is holding like a clipboard, kind of like how Fergus usually does, and she'll say to him, "Fergus Flinch broke the rules during flying class."
I had no control.
That's what they all say.
The broom had a mind of its own.
Take the points off my record, put them on my mother's record, and I'll speak for you.
No, I cannot break the rules of the board.
The
otherwise
sanctity.
board, I can't break the sanctity of the board. If I must take a punishment, I must take a punishment, but I will never break the sanctity of the board. I had no control, though.
Mama, Cassandra.
I think Cassandra has her hand over her mouth, like she's pretending to be sad, but she's half laughing to herself because it was such a loud noise.
I'm also just so hurt right now. It's so much
Yeah,
pain.
he is
I look like the
SpongeBob cast kind of energy. That's what I'm
I
getting.
look like fucking chocolate. I look like the fucking
Glass Bones Greg.
Glass Bones Greg. I look like that motherfucker.
Tamama's just got a smirk as she's kind of still floating on her broom, looking at you.
You can't fly your broom in class. What the?
You're in the hallway too.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I apologize. Oh, you're
Like
showing
it
me.
is like the hallway that connects to the north courtyard, so it is kind of like an outside hallway. But
Mhm.
Is my father on the fucking on the council? He's the,
oh yeah, I was just
judge?
about to have him coming in.
He's the judge.
Fergus, you can hear his voice, displeased. Follow me.
I think everyone noticed the second that he says Fergus. He's just I flinch like I'm actually terrified.
You can see this man's mouth curled into a unnatural frown.
Yes, father.
So save our time. He says very disappointed in you, and he brings you away from your friends.
Be sure
Don't
not
speak
take
to him.
board.
He's being disciplined, he says. He
Mm,
puts
yeah.
a hand on his back and starts pulling him away.
Can we not use
1,000
the whips this
apologies.
time?
No, we're not using what. No. Retcon that.
The canes then.
Dane. I'm not the one disciplining you, boy. School is.
All right, I guess.
Good luck.
First time you see a sternness from his father, Fergus.
Oh.
Maybe Fergus will be able to, reacquire his father's love next semester. That's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh no! Wait, can I?
Oh, Sikrin, you want a little scene? What do you want to do?
Yeah. I wanna try and grab Gwyn as we're walking through the halls.
Hey, take it away. This will be our last scene.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, Tamama.
Having a good couple of days, getting vengeance and all kinds of upset.
I guess. Sometimes I get really angry. I don't know what to do with it. And
Emma would have told you about what happened to Momo.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get revenge on people, it feels good. Still don't know how to process that.
If it makes you feel good, what's the harm in it? No.
I guess you're right.
Also, she'll pull out Reese's wand. Because we still have it. We never gave
Oh.
it back.
How is
He's been using like one from like the Lost Wands department at school, so it's even worse for him.
Believe this belongs to you.
she like will go and pat her like pockets, even though it's been 2 days and she's probably in different clothes. Oh, when did you? Oh, I remember now. Yeah. You took that.
Mm-hmm.
Man's literal. No, she pickpocketed from you. I don't think you remember her ever
No,
taking that.
I think I was aware and I just let it happen. I remember now.
If you say so.
We had a conversation. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks. She smiles. Surprised you didn't turn it in.
Now, where's the fun in that?
You seem to be a free spirit. How do you not let things bother you?
That's a great question. I just don't. Things are beneath me. Never hold grudges. Never let anything get to you.
Well, there's someone in your dormitory that I've been having quite the beef with.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Isn't she Gryffindor?
Tamama is Slytherin.
Yeah, Tamamo Slytherin.
Momo?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You changed it during character creation, didn't you?
No, Tamamo's bow is red, and she hates the color green.
Gotcha.
So
I'm just getting tripped up. Sorry, yeah, keep going.
There's someone in your dormitory that I've been having quite the beef with. If you torment her a little bit, maybe I could give you something in return.
Miss Drayton. I mean, tormenting her shouldn't be too hard at all, to be honest. She lets everything get under her skin, that I've noticed.
I don't want you to hurt her. I just want you to embarrass her. She seems to care a lot about what people think of her. I think she needs to be dropped down a peg.
I think I can work some magic.
But like I said, I'm not going to give you this for free. I mean, I'm not going to expect this for free. When the first day of school, Professor Sprout was showing us the Hufflepuff dormitory, and she showed us how to get in. She said the combination never changes, and I should never tell anybody it. But maybe if you watch me doing it one day, maybe you'll catch the combination. You get what I'm saying?
Now, I can take her down a peg all I want to. What if I gave you the means of doing it to absolutely make her day miserable? Wouldn't you like the satisfaction in that, dear friend?
Gwen thinks for a second. Sure. Just tell me what I got to do, or teach me what I got to do.
Oh, no. I will give you all the means you need. Just give me till tomorrow. How about that?
I'll not.
How good are you at placing things on people? How about that?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
On a scale of 1 to 10, a 4.
Not bad, not bad. And she'll hold up a hex bag. These are quite handy. And they do great work.
I'm a muggle born. I don't really know what that does.
It's called a hex bag. Just get a hair, some piece of whoever it is that you are trying to ruin, put it in the bag, place it on them somehow, and so long as they have it on them, they're going to have a terrible time. Remember when Morgan had that just awful day?
Yeah, now that I think about it. Did he
Well,
have one of these bags?
well,
Still
he dropped
does.
one.
He
Been
did
having a
fall
bad
over.
month, man.
Well, I did happen to see one in his pocket when he tried to bump into me the other day.
Okay.
I didn't say anything to him because it was kind of rude.
So I just gotta get her hair and then put the bag on her and
Oh, no. I'm helping you, friend. Remember, I'll get you the hair. We're in the same dorm.
oh,
It's an
okay.
easy. All you have to do,
Just place
put
it
it
on.
in her pocket. Exactly. Now you're getting it.
Okay. I'll do that. Just come to me again when you have it ready.
Alrighty then. Ta-ta.
Quinn looks troubled, but also excited. She's feeling very conflicted.
I love this.
Alex, I hope you know
And-
Morgan's getting -5 points for smelling for the fact that he's not changed his clothes. He's got the same clothes and had the same hex bag on for a month.
It wasn't put in his clothes, it was put in his bag.
I don't know.
It's put in his bag. It's in his school bag. All right. Thank you, everyone, for playing for today. And when we come back, we'll be coming back for the second semester of our first year. Everyone levels up to level 2, and there is downtime. So,
Downtimes.
hashtag level up and hashtag downtime. There you go, guys. I will see you guys next week.
Indeed.
Peace out.
See stream.
Bye.
Bye.